Oh, it can't see me. Can it see me now? Oh, it's right. It's not live.
No, you haven't started streaming yet.
I have started streaming. I'm right there. See?
Have you? Okay.
Hi, everybody. We're a couple minutes from going live. We're just making sure all the technology works.
Also, I'm learning how to play Dark Eldar right now.
Yeah, like right now. Nick's gonna learn how to play Dark Eldar and then beat me. That's the plan.
It only takes 5 minutes.
Yeah. Thanks.
I meant to learn the army. Or did I?
5 minutes to beat me? I've never been beaten in 5 minutes, but I've got faith in you, Nick.
I have. Well, I did win a game like record fast once. I don't remember what it was. It was like under 20 minutes.
Mine is the 40-minute with Yunari against all Custode bikes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, I'm just gonna send all my spears in because they're just gonna kill all those bikes, and that's gonna be fine. Hi, everybody. We are live. We're gonna start the game in just a minute. Welcome everybody to Charity Hammer, our first marathon stream for charity. We have already raised about $2,300 for charity, which is really baller and super exciting. And we're going to be doing Tyranids, old school Tyranids actually. My pre-chapter approved list with more stuff because the points got cheaper and Aberrants added to it, against 1,500 points of Wytch Cult with some Ravagers.
Sorry, guys. I could not take the Ravagers.
They're too good.
I just needed something that didn't suck.
They're too good. It's not saying how many people are actually viewing, which is not the way it normally works.
It usually does say that.
It usually does say that. 45 people.
That's awesome.
Super great.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly put a thing on Facebook that we're starting.
Sure.
And then we'll roll. So thanks everybody who's just listening to us babble. We'll be rolling really quick here.
So for those of you guys who don't know me or what I do, I coach 40K as a job. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, you can check it out from Knights of the Game Table, who's one of the sponsors for this lovely charity stream brought to you by Best in Faction Podcast and Knights of the Game Table. So check that out if you're interested in upping your game. I'm going to try to show you guys a bit what I can do and hopefully make some magic happen with Wytch Army. While Colin is
What type of magic is it going to be, Nick?
It's going to be some brown magic going on. Well, Colin's doing his thing with his tried and true tier list with some amendments.
Yeah.
It's just not like his list is bad. It's just he's updated it with new rules.
Yeah, this is not, and this isn't, if I was playing Tyranids today in a tournament, this isn't what I would take. It's close, though. It's like one tier below what I would take.
I don't even know if that's true.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see.
What did you swap?
It doesn't have vultures, and I want to
I don't
attack.
like the vultures.
Well, okay, we can talk about that later.
It's true.
Okay, so really quick, here's how the weekend's going to go. We're going to play nonstop for 48 hours. I'm not going to play nonstop. There's a bunch of other people here. A bunch of people are going to play nonstop. If you go to charityhammer.com, which we'll just go ahead and go charityhammer.com, just like that. That has the agenda for the weekend. It says who's playing when. There might be slight adjustments to that just because it's a bunch of people and a bunch of moving parts, but for the most part, that's what's going on. If you want lists for this game or any other game, there is a Google Drive, and here it is. In that, you'll find Colin's NIDs. You'll find Nick's lists are all in the same document, so that makes it really easy. You can look at both of our lists. So that will be just great. If you go to the other, what's it called? Channel. It's at twitch.tv/canhammer_TV. There you will see Sean Morgan playing Tau against John Lennon playing Bugs in GSC. I guess we got Bugs on both streams, actually. Yeah. John is like 11th or 12th in the ITC. Sean's like 25th or something. So 2 highly ranked ITC people playing an ITC mission. So with that, Nick and I have our armies. We're in the pre-muster stage. I don't think that's what it's called. Mustard? Let's call it the mustard stage.
Mustard stage.
I'm going to spend a command point to have the specialty Anointed Throng for my Gene Stealer cult.
All right. I'm not going to spend any command points, so I'm going to have 14 to play with.
My Warlord will be the Abominable, and he'll have the Relic Hammer because I don't need the... I could take both, but I don't need the Kraken Relic or any of the Tyranid Warlord traits.
Sure.
So
Actually,
that's easy.
I changed my mind. I'm going to buy the Archon, the reroll 1s to wound for the Ravagers thing.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Can you also... This army can't do the extra command point thing, right? Because you need the homunculus for that?
No, well, you don't need to. I could, but it wouldn't. I would get 2 more retreats, but none of them would be the extra command point.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. So we should assign psychic powers, which I put literally no thought into.
Well, I don't have any of those because this is Mana Dark Eldar. So.
I have them.
But I had a lot of drugs, and I...
You also don't have Vect, which I'm kind of excited about.
Vect.
You do have Vect? Oh, the Ravagers.
He's got Ravagers.
Damn it, Nick.
I'm Mana Dark Eldar. I'm taking Vect.
Vect is really good against Tyranids. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and give Swarmlord Catalyst, Onslaught, or... So I also have a Neurothrope. And my Tyranids is a little rusty. He only gets 1 power, he gets 2.
Who? Neurothrope gets... He knows 1, but he casts 2. So he
because he cuts, that's fine, yeah. I think I actually need... In this matchup, I think I actually need Paroxysm.
Was that fight last? That's fight last, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to give Swarmlord Catalyst and Paroxysm. I'm going to give the Neurothrope the Horror, or do I want Onslaught? Onslaught does seem good in this matchup. Maybe it's not that good in this matchup. I'm going to give him the Horror. And then my Magus will have... Oh. He also could have fight last. No, I'm going to give him Might from Beyond because it's too fun.
With the current Aberrant build, it is an extra 20 attacks.
I know, it's stupid.
1 spell.
Yeah. I often fail, but that's still fine.
So I did. I have a whole bunch of drugs. I have like a million units of witches. Obviously, I'm playing Witch Cult. So, fun fact about Witch Cult and drugs: once you take all of them, you no longer have to retake all of them again for the next cycle. You could just take the same one over and over and over.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
I took a bunch of characters.
Did you just find that out, or did you?
No,
know
I've known that.
Okay.
There's actually fun stuff you can do if you try to actually include witches in a competitive list, but you know. All my
This is a competitive list. You were building a
it is
competitive list. Okay, let's actually talk about that for just a second before you go further. So what's happening here is that we did an auction that you might have seen online, a bidding war, for what list Nick was going to have to make as competitive as he could. There were 2 winners. The first one is this game right now. They said he needed to put 1,500 points of Witch Cult in his list, and it has to be Mono Dark Eldar. So it can't have Doom, which I'm actually very excited about.
Can't have Doom, and like you run into like a lot of other problems because you can't. I learned this the hard way. Like you can't have 4 succubuses because that's rules. So you have to take Liliths. So one of your detachments has to be the wrong cult because it's just an inferior cult. So you end up with all kinds of problems.
Okay, all right. And then the other one is Mono Admech, where he could take a knight. Did Nick take a knight?
I did not take
no, he did not. And that Admech game is on Sunday. So that's what when he's talking about what he has to do because of the requirements. That's what Nick is talking about. Go ahead, Nick.
So anyway, guys, I don't want to go through all my drugs because there's like 15. But basically, what I did is I had my 4 characters and I gave them all the crappy drugs like +1 leadership, +1 movement, +1 strength, +1 weapon skill, etc. And then I have the 2 cults I have. So my 1 cult is +1 strength as its base thing. So I gave them all +1 attack. And my other cult of Strife, is +1 attack on the charge or if you are charged. And then I gave them +1 strength. So all of my witches are pretty much identical stat-wise, where they all +1 attack and strength from their base stat line. So that was.
You need to know that over 700 people are watching us right now.
That's insane.
That's the thing that you need to know before we go any further.
That's awesome.
Hey, just really quick, this is a charity event to raise money for Child's Play, a charity started by the guys who write Penny Arcade and run the PAX conventions. They actually are local to me. They're like less than 5 miles from here. Their charity provides toys, games, support for children's hospitals. I have kids. One of them spent a bunch of time in children's hospital. It's something that's pretty personal to me. In particular, I love them. I've been giving them every money for like a decade. So, giving them money every year for like a decade. So, if you'd like to donate, there's a link that that my lovely assistant here will put in the chat. I think it actually already is in the chat.
It's right
and that link will let you donate money directly to the PayPal for Charity Hammer. Every single dollar goes to Child's Play. We are not keeping any of it. And every $30 you give gets you a raffle ticket. We have a bunch of cool raffles. Nick will make you a list. Stephanie will buy a model and paint it for you and send it to you. That's my fiance. Used to be girlfriend until a week ago. And there's also a bunch of 40K models we're giving away. The first auction is going to be right after this game. Actually, enough after this game that I've put together all the raffle tickets. So, like a half an hour into game 2 will be the first raffle. So,
Cool.
so So that's what we got going on. Every single stream will have 2 people playing and someone managing the stream. Feel free to ask questions. They'll be interacting. Mark Vachon?
Vashon, yeah.
Vashon.
This is Mark Vashon from the Battle Hosts. I'll be watching the stream and taking your questions and giving them to these guys.
Never actually heard his last name.
Yeah.
Never have.
So we're going to be playing ITC Mission 3, Nexus Control. There's 4 objectives, and there's a bonus point for holding all 4 of them at the end of your turn. For those of you unfamiliar with ITC missions, basically you get points throughout the game based on killing stuff and killing more than your opponent in a certain battle round, and based on holding objectives and holding more objectives than your opponent in a given battle round. There's also a list of secondaries that you choose based on your opponent's list and stuff and what your army can accomplish.
Which we're about to do, because I rolled a 2 for deployment.
And I rolled a 3.
What are we playing on?
So this is the roll for deployment style. It's going to be 6, which is Vanguard.
Stupid Vanguard.
And I won the roll for sides.
And he's going to pick based on where the space heater is in the room?
Yeah, so we're playing in the garage right now, and it's cold in here, so I'm going to pick myself next to the heater.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be a little strategic about it. So there's Colin's army wants to hide. It's a bunch of Tyranids. My army, as much as it wants to hide because it's flimsy witches, there's like 5 raiders and 3 ravagers. It's not going to fit behind anything. So I'm going to pick this Vanguard side.
You're probably going to way over there.
That one, because this one's got the smallest little ruin for him to try to hide behind.
That's true.
So
That is not great news for me, but it'll be okay. It's enough for 6 Hive Guard to hide, and that's really the most important thing.
it's also closest to the space heater.
Alright, so I will go... This cannot be here. I will go over here. I don't have these measurements memorized. I know everyone else does.
14 and a half, 21.
21 and a half. Back.
For those that don't know who I am, I'm one of 2 hosts of the Best in Faction podcast. Best in Faction is a strictly competitive podcast. We both host, actually there's 3 hosts now, we have Chuck as well. We go to a lot of tournaments. I went to 15 events this year. I talked about every one of them. And we also interview people. Nick's been on the show a bunch. Mark's going to be on the show soon.
Mm-hmm.
21 and a half?
Yep.
This way, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So. And also, all of these people are in my house.
Yes.
That is the other thing. And my amazing fiance has fed us and is tolerating this.
Yeah.
I'm encouraging her to leave tomorrow and not
Yeah.
come back for a while.
It-
That's what I'm currently doing.
Luckily, you got her to say yes before you hosted this.
Hi, honey. Will you marry me? Also, we're gonna have 20 guys invade your house
Yeah.
next week.
We had this weird timing when we moved into the house where we had out-of-town guests that were coming for a week that come every year to visit me.
Yeah.
And it just happened to be the week after we moved in. So we moved in and then had house guests for a week. That was not great. I should have canceled that. It did not go well.
So, Colin, you deploy the first unit.
No, we don't. We picked secondary. I always forget to do
Oh
it.
yeah, I used to be very good about it, and now I am not.
Yeah. I'm going to take scorekeeper just because I want to.
Okay, yeah, I just need to. When I need to check my drugs, I'll ask you what drugs I can have.
I'll put it between us. What drugs you can have. You can have whatever drugs you want.
Thanks, Colin.
This is Washington. We encourage drugs here. Okay, so we need to pick our secondaries. This is not a strictly competitive game. I'm rusty on Tyranids. Nick's playing an army he's never played before. We will be helping each other.
Yep.
You have a lot of models or no?
I have 48 and then 20, so like 60 witches, 20 mandrakes, and tanks.
Okay.
Awesome.
I think I will take Reaper
So
then.
it's like, yeah, you'll get like.
And you'll take Reaper for sure.
I'll take Reaper for sure.
I think I take Big Game because I think that I either kill your tanks or
Yeah,
they walk all over me.
8 tanks. You better kill some of them.
Yeah, so I'll take Big Game.
So what do you have in your list besides the Nids? It's like Swarm Lord, Neurothrope, 40 Steelers, 30 Hormigons, 6 Hive Guard.
No, you did very well there.
Okay, so we want to keep going. We got
Aberrants?
Abominant. No, I want to keep going.
Okay.
Magus Primus, Abominant, 10 Aberrants, and 30 Neophytes.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
I haven't actually looked at this list, guys. That
No,
was
So it's Swarmlord. So the Kraken portion of it is Swarmlord, Neurothrope, Gene Stealers, Gaunts, Hive Guard, Venom Thropes. That's the Kraken portion.
I missed the Venom Trips.
Who also want to hide in this tiny little building. It's going to be tight.
So I'm going to mark for death the Steelers, the Hormigons, the Aberrants.
Right. That makes perfect sense.
No pressure, guys. We're over 1,000 views right now.
Steelers, Hormigons, and Aberrants?
Yep. And,
I will also mark for death things.
okay.
Can I mark for death your witch units?
Definitely the 20 man, I imagine, and probably none of the 10 mans.
You have 4 10?
5 10 mans and 1 20 man.
Oh, that's actually not great. Maybe I won't mark for death.
No, there's no way you can mark it. You probably don't want to pick mark against me. I'll double check this stuff.
Do you have a bunch of characters that want to come punch me?
I have 4 characters that can't do anything besides
You have
punch you.
5
but
altogether.
they also don't care to punch you.
There's 5 altogether, right?
There's 5 altogether.
Well, I don't want, just to walk you guys through this, I don't really want Recon against Nick because we both are going to want the board control, and if he gets the board control first, Recon becomes problematic.
Yep.
I don't want to take Old School because Nick is fantastic at denying kills on the first turn with all of his armies. Also, I hate Old School because you have to do 4 completely different things. I like doing one thing better. Nick doesn't have anybody to Kingslayer. I already took Big Game. He doesn't have anything to mark really because of Big Game. I could mark the other 4 vehicles that I didn't Big Game, but that's putting me in a pretty serious corner.
Mm-hmm.
I will actually take Headhunter.
I am personally
No,
between-
I'll take Butcher's Bill. You probably have a million drops, right?
not that many drops, but a lot of units, I guess.
Right, you have a lot of units.
Yeah.
I'll take
Well,
Butcher's
it's
Bill.
like every unit I have is like tunes because it's transporting guys.
Right, I kill the transport, I kill the guys that are inside,
Yeah.
and now I've got Butcher's Bill. Yeah, okay.
So like I could pick Headhunter. Colin's only got 5 characters, but 3 of them are almost certainly going to run straight at me. The Magus, the Primus, the Abominant. But I don't make them really easy to kill.
Michael
Witches
has
can punch the shit out of
Okay.
stuff. Probably won't get the Nerve Through Swarmwood though. So I'm not loving that one. The other option for me, I'm not really going to kill something on turn 1 with Colin Smart, which he is. So then I have Recon is pretty much the last one. Or Ground Control. There's only 4 objectives, so unless I hold all 4, which means I probably dominated Colin, which I don't need to pick a secondary at that point. So I'm pretty much between Recon or Headhunter. That's a tough call. I'm actually going to go with Recon this one because I know the deployments on already. That's something you get to figure out before in ITC. Vanguard's going to set me up nicely for 3 quarters really well, so I only need to like toss something into his quarter every turn to get it. So my 4th one's going to be Recon.
Okay. We have a slight problem with the other stream I need to resolve, so
Okay.
let me take care of that really quick.
It's in free
Best way is just email to me.
I was going to send it to you in
chat.
Facebook. Is that all
I
right?
don't
Wow.
have it up on there.
Okay.
Email's easiest.
My good looks and my brown magic pulling 100% viewership.
Yes.
I'll take it.
It's Nick.
What's your... Here. Type your email address.
So anyways, guys, like Colin said before, this is a competitive game, but it's not like the top end tables of LVO. So we're gonna be helping each other out and talking through our strategies and stuff. You're gonna see me doing an actual coaching game next time. It's something I do for all my coaching clients. So that's gonna be right on the same stream, right after this one.
Yes.
So check that out. I'll be helping one of my actual clients learn to play another list that I helped him design, and he's going to be taking it to LVO. So hopefully this will be some awesome practice for him, and you guys can see kind of my methods and my techniques, which will hopefully maybe you'll like them and sign up yourselves.
All right. So you guys want to go through your secondaries again real quick?
Yeah.
For the
So
viewers?
I got Recon, I got Reaper, and I have Mark for Death on his Hormigons. There's 2 20-man Stealer squads, and his Aberrants.
Which, if he kills those 4 things, I lose.
Not necessarily. I killed all 4 things last game. I did not win. So
Well, fair enough then.
let's not be so.
Reaper, Big Game, and Butcher's Bill for me.
Nice.
Normally, again, deploying against somebody, I would never deploy things first that he might know where we're going. Actually, I got Deep Strike. I should do that first. I'm going to Deep Strike all 3 Gene Steel Call characters.
Alright, I'm gonna deep strike 2 Mandrake squads, and then I'll put something down.
I've never played against the Mendrix, so I should ask questions about what they do.
Yeah. So the deep strike, they're made of tissue paper. They're -1 to hit always.
Okay?
They have 2 shots each, 18 inches. It's like a sniper rifle, basically, but it can't kill characters. If I say sniper rifle, it does mortals on 6s.
Okay. Strength 4.
Strength 4. I think it's -1. I'll look it up. It says mortals on 6s is the important part. In combat, they're not bad. They have like 3 attacks each, strength 4, -1.
Okay.
By the time they'll come in, they'll probably be hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Rolling their charges.
Alright.
That's all they do.
Okay.
I think they're demons, so that interacts with like Grey Knights.
Okay.
You don't have those.
In my Tyranid list? No, I don't.
So I'll put my Archon down as my 3rd drop.
Okay.
Put this bad boy right here.
I will put all 3. I'll put the Aberrants and all 3 Neophyte squads in Deep Strike. So I have 7 things in Deep Strike now.
Okay. So one of the things I have to worry about, guys, is he's got a bunch of Aberrants that are going to kill the crap out of me. I don't want that to happen. So I have to screen against those, but it's very hard because they got the Primus and then they have the strat to let them basically roll 3 dice, pick the highest, re-roll it if they want to. If they roll 5 or 6, they're pretty much charging my face. So it's going to be really hard to screen against them. So the Red Raiders are going to be the Strife Raiders. and then
What's strife mean?
strife is
strife?
a cult. So they're just how I tell them, like, more important, the guys inside apart. For those guys have +1. I guess they're all the same because of the way I did my drugs. But technically, there's +1 string attack. So Lilith will be in this one. And what's this?
Sounds like the other stream is blurry and hard to see.
Okay, you want to go fix that?
I want to play my game. Could you go tell them that the stream is blurry and
Yeah,
see if
we'll do
they can resize it? I think the problem is that he stretched it, not the camera angle. Like he stretched the OBS thing.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, have Michael fix it. He stole it.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, tell him it's blurry and hard to see.
Very hard to see.
All right.
So I'm actually going to do something smart here instead of just putting stuff down. I can almost guarantee his Hive Guard are going to be in this box. If they're not in the box, that means I can shoot them, so that's fine. If they are in the box, then I can't shoot them, which is not so fine, but it does tell me where the range and line of sight are going. Well, they don't care about line of sight, but it tells me the range. So as long as I'm basically not on the very edge of my deployment zone, I can be out of range of the Hive Guard. If I want to measure a little bit further and do a potential move, it'll be 5 from the edge of the box. Plus, so basically there, 36. And that's theoretically how far you can shoot me on turn 1 if he wants to expose himself. I don't think Colin would make that play, but I don't know him, so we'll just...
You know me pretty well.
I do, but we'll actually just be a little careful. So, Lilith in this raider, other striped succubus in that raider.
Without friends or just...
With the witches. All the raiders will have witches until they don't have witches.
Okay.
Then I have to do a few more.
All right.
So we'll do another raider.
So his Ravagers are a concern for me, for my Hive Guard and my Venom Throats. His Ravagers shoot 36, and they move 14, I believe.
Yep.
They can advance and shoot, but that's an additional -1. So normally what I do is I say, really, they've got a 50-inch range. He's not going to start them on the front line. He's just not going to do that. Because if he does, Gene Steelers are going to charge him on the first turn if I go first. So I can kind of get an idea for where they'll be able to shoot on the first turn. It's kind of important.
4, 5, 6, 7. I did 8 drops.
Okay, so I got to put something out then. I got to put 2 things out. He's right. He predicted where my Hive Guard will go, so I'm going to put them there because that's where they go.
Like I said, Colin could put him on the line and be more threatening with the shooting. But
Well, I did have another option.
yeah.
I can put them here, which is actually not terrible. Because your Ravagers, in order to get to them here, have to overextend.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was the other option. They on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if Colin does that, that's baiting my Ravagers, which I'm just not going to fall for the bait because I don't have to kill a Hive Guard if they're that far back because they're not in range of anything. So he kind of killed them for me in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Have I hidden these well enough that you have to be at extreme angles? Can you tell from where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
The building's not big enough, so if he's over here, he's going
only
to be
way-
fine. And if he's over here, he's going to be fine.
Here.
Yeah.
So
But his deployment zone's over here, so if he wants to come over here again, part of the deal with competitive lists is sometimes you can bait things out. He's not. Nick is a really defensive player. Typically, he's not going to overextend to kill the Hive Guard. Typically,
Which
He
one
might.
do you? Which one do you has the most drops?
him by like 10 years. I'm just going to put my 3 Ravagers down and we're going to call it a day because I'm done.
okay. So now I know that 50 from them is right about here. All right.
I can
Right,
check
it's right behind the Hive
A
Guard.
little further, but yeah.
It's from the hole, right? They have the hole rule, don't they?
I don't
You measure everything from the hole on them.
know. Is this not the whole? I don't know.
On a boat, it wouldn't be, but maybe it is on a model. I don't. If you're measuring from there, you're measuring from there. It's fine.
Okay, we'll measure from there.
I'm not.
That's how I always done it.
I'm really not worried about it.
I will look it up. They have no hole rules, so you just measure from the model.
Okay. So he can kill my Venom Tropes if he wants. I don't really have a lot of say in that. There isn't enough room for them to hide. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to try to get him to overextend to do it.
Oh no!
That's my plan.
Oh, I'm not done. I have my 20 witches.
Okay. Well, I'm putting my things out.
Yeah, do I want to strike these witches? I don't know. No, I don't think so.
I don't actually have river swarms, I don't think.
So these witches actually took +1 toughness as their drug. Since they're probably going to be the front line.
So this is a lot of stuff I've actually never played against before. How far do the witches move? They advance and charge, right?
Witches do not advance in charge. They move 8. I think one of the succubuses has a +2 move drug, so she's moving 10, but that's one model.
Okay. So you have to get to me, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's basically what's up. What's up?
The thing about witches versus gene stealers, guys, is it's pretty much whoever charges wins. Because they'll both kill each other really well.
Well, I gave the Gene Stealers the Vexator mask pick.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
I would have loved to give him my army a Vexator mask. Too bad it has to be Witch Cult.
What would you have done if you had less restrictions? If someone said, I want a witch army, but would you put craft roll in it, or?
No. Well, maybe if I had like free reign of everything, but what I really would have done, what I want to do is just put also a big unit of grotesque on here. I'm fine taking witch raiders. I think there's actually value to those. But there's a limit to how good they are, so I didn't want to take the 6 that I took.
But I'm saying, would a Vexator have made it into the list?
If I took Covens, for sure.
Well, right, but that was really what I was
No,
asking.
that's what I said. I would say put a grotesque unit in here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I misheard you.
So then, yes.
Okay. I'm a huge fan of the 30 Gaunts. Not everybody plays with them, but I like them a lot. I like 30 Gaunts with a Venom Thrope even better. With the Venom Thropes even better. I think I only have 29 on the list, so I won't put 30 of them out, but I am a fan of them.
20 witches down. I'm good to go.
I have 29 Gaunts out. All I've got left is 40 Gene Stealers. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at how far Gene Stealers can go.
Wherever they want.
Not exactly. You're pretty far back, actually.
I tried. You gotta respect the Tyranid threat range.
Do you have to?
No, you don't have to. That's fair.
So we have a question from the chat. Can you elaborate, Colin, on why you are a fan of the Gaunts?
Nick can for me while I'm playing.
Yeah, so the Gaunts do a couple things for his list. They are really good at getting him some screening without giving up a lot of kills. Typically, when you have a lot of small units, cultists, guardsmen, those types of things, your opponent can just kill them all in turn 1 for like easy kill 2 units, which will typically be kill more on the early turns, free old school point, kill something, obviously, a butcher's bill potentially. That's like a 4-point thing by just taking screening. It's never your army needs screening units. The Hormagaunts being 1 unit of 30 but also being fast kind of lets Colin fill that role of a screening unit without giving up all his points because it's 1 unit of 30. You can also churl them back like Colin's doing over here. That'll mean, like, let's say I do have the firepower to kill 30 Gaunts. I can kill the front rank and I'll shoot myself out of range. Won't be able to kill off the last 3. I'll actually score 0 points for it. Then Colin can hide 3 Gaunts in the middle of nowhere, and then if I mark those Gaunts for death, which I did, I'm never going to get those 3 Gaunts. I'm never going to get that point. So they denied me like a pile of 5 points, which like 3 units of 10 Guardsmen, which cost exactly the same, actually cheaper, but whatever, would have given up. So a lot of secondary denial, ITC mission points, things. And also, with Catalyst, 30 Gaunts is a lot of Gaunts.
And they pile in 6.
And they pile
And
in
people
6.
read that, and then they don't realize
6 is
how
long.
stupid that is.
Yeah, you can do dumb stuff with Hormagaunts.
Yeah. So that means that they do 6 inches both times. 6 inches in, 6 inches after, which, if you're Nick, or somebody who knows close combat armies super well, is stupid. It means that you can trap all types of stuff. I beat an entire Tau army after all my Gene Stealers died by simply wrapping his entire army in a 30 Gaunt line that was across the whole board. I charged one thing and then wrapped everything else that didn't fly. And they sat there with me for a really long time and hung out. And I would never have been able to do that if I didn't have 6 inches followed by 6 inches. Because it's just so much.
I got 6 inches.
You know, family friendly.
Just talking about my teenager.
Sure you are.
It's not friendly. It's not unfamily friendly until you say it's family friendly.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I don't know whether this blue unit is 19 or 20 Gene Stealers. I'm going to look that up after we start playing, and I'll take one off if I need to. I just don't remember.
Scarcast is also hosting us, by the way.
Okay.
He says it's next time he'll be out here.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, we did invite him. We did invite him.
We
is
did
what I'm
invite
trying to say.
So this has like 1,000 views. Does the other one have 1,000 views?
The other one, people are having a hard time finding the other one. That's the problem I'm trying to resolve.
Yeah.
Hey, the other one's at twitch.tv/canhaver_TV. Put that link in there in case they want to see it.
They got it.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just going to quickly make sure that I put the right number of Gene Stealers up, but I can do that while we're doing stuff.
So I'm gonna roll first now. I got this one. I got a solid one. Kind of got a 5.
I don't even know that I want to go first.
I don't know either.
So, who are the Hive Guard going to shoot? That's the first question. Nobody. I do have Gene Stealers right here. 36 inches is safe. 40 is awesome. So I do have enough where the Stealers can get charged into these witches. So I could kill these witches, and then I could potentially kill a Ravager. If I kill the witches and the Ravager, he's then going to kill those Gene Stealers. Maybe that's fine. Because then he's in his deployment zone trying to deal with me. There's nothing to wrap, really, is the problem. His army loves to be wrapped in a way because they've got a ton of attacks. If I don't do that, I think that he moves up and shoots Gene Stealers, and that's kind of bad too. So I think I'll take first turn. Do you want to try to seize?
I don't. I was actually gonna give you set first. So let's see if that was right, or if Colin was right. Why not?
I have no idea.
Go
Let's have some
Colin.
fun, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. So I'm going to quickly find out if I have the correct number of Gene Stealers because now it matters.
Yep. I'm gonna go get something to drink. What Colin
Alright.
does that? And was his army.
Yeah, Nick's not at all worried about my cheating.
1,000 viewers. Colin's charity stream. I think I'm okay.
1,400 viewers now, Nick.
1,400.
Some of them probably went to the other one. I did say I'll probably have a lot of really great games because I don't think people are going to treat me bad in my home on my charity stream.
No, we won't. So, Colin, can you explain again why you tailed the gaunts back like that? Where you have like the 3...
Oh yeah, because they're in Venom Throat range, so they're -1 to be shot, and they're also in Synapse now.
Nice, very good.
Both of those things are done. So, Kraken, roll 3 dice to advance and pick the highest. The goal here is going to be to not get charged by the witches on the first turn. So the witches are going to move 8 if I don't kill them with Gene Stealers, which I'm hoping that I do. There's 8 right there. And then they're going to charge up to 12. I want to take this building so I cannot be shot. That's what I'm excited about. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get the Gene Stealers into this building at the very worst case scenario. The problem that I now have remembered is that he has Vect, which means I'm not actually going to make it to him with Stealers this turn. And I just forgot that. So, going first was not the right decision. But that's okay, we're going to roll with it. The reason it wasn't the right decision is I can't get to him or kill anything this turn. That's what the problem is.
Got it.
So, Gaunts are going to go 5 plus 8, they're going to go 13. That puts a Gaunt right there. That puts a Gaunt right here. What I'm doing right here is he doesn't have a great answer to the Gaunts right now, and I'm going to hold both of these objectives. I'm not being super careful with my measurements. If Nick was here, he wouldn't want me to be. I'm moving people. Most of these people are moving less than... In fact, I want to leave these over here to screen him on future turns. So I realized why it's wrong for me to go first.
Which is?
I can't get the Gene Stealers to you. There's no way.
Because Vect?
Yeah, because you'll stop it from happening, and my Stealers will be over here somewhere, and they'll be
Well, they'll
back.
probably be in a box like right here, which is not a bad spot for them, actually.
Right, I'm not saying that they aren't going into the box right now.
Okay.
But just, had I thought about that, I can't kill anything.
Well, you're not going to kill something, because I won't let you kill something. But
If you had gone first, you would have had to come towards me,
yeah.
and then I could have killed something. That's what I didn't remember.
Axis of Entropy says make him spend the CP. That's fine.
Yeah, you should make me spend the CP, because you still get to move a swarm one just from using move to go.
And then I just move into the box. Yeah. I'm not saying that isn't what's going to happen. Just,
Right. Just that's not worth the second turn choice.
But he does have 13 command points, which is not a bad number. Green
not a
Stealers.
great
Now, also, if the Stealers whip this roll, which they don't, I'm going to go ahead and double that.
Go for it.
All right. So the Steelers are going to move 20. Now, the other thing we have to remember is where Stormlord's going to end up. Stormlord's going to move up right about here. I'm really not that worried about Ravager shooting him right now. That's not a good use of Nick's time at the moment.
Before you go jump the gun, all the Raiders have lances, not disintegrators.
Oh.
So I'm probably still not going to shoot him, but I could do something to him.
Okay, so you have 6 lances.
I have 5 lances and 9 disintegrators.
Okay. So I'm still going to move him probably right about here. His buff is 6 inches, so the final Gene Stealer needs to be right about there. That's you can move Stormlord first a lot of the time. 20 inches is right about there, Nick.
Yeah. You want to move Swarmlord first, so you know exactly how far you need to string back your Steelers. But in this instance, there's like 100 models in front of him, so he can't really go anywhere.
Right.
So Colin's doing it very smart.
In the tournament, people might ask me how I'm moving the Steelers through these guys. I purposely left gaps. If I have to zigzag around them, what I'll do is I'll tell my opponent, hey, I'm taking an inch off all their movement so that they can get around people. But that usually doesn't matter. All right, because I'm playing Nick now, I'm going to go very quickly with the rest of these.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have all night for me to move these guys carefully.
We actually literally do have all night.
48 hours, Colin. Really.
No, that's not actually true.
We'll pick this table up and continue this game in a different room. Someone else can start going that.
I actually am not playing Tyranids and tournaments right now because I get tired of moving all these models.
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay, by the way, the Gaunts did advance, so don't let me charge you with them. Somehow. Blue Steelers don't have a great project, a great task right now. They are going to go 14, so they're into that. I think I'm actually going to move them over here. He can't really deep strike this turn, and even if he could, he's not going to get the Steelers here. This just gives me options. If he wants to shoot the Steelers, he can shoot them. There's nowhere for me to hide them from him shooting them. So this just gives me a little bit more flexibility next turn for moving them, is all I'm really doing.
Did you get this tray of random dice off of eBay?
No,
Just
it's my Knights of the
self-design.
Game Table tray.
It's nice as the game table
Super
tray.
useful. If you want a Knights of the Game Table tray, sign up for Knights of the Game Table Pro.
Nice.
You got a tray too.
Excellent.
Here comes Stormlord. I don't remember the range of Catalyst, but I remember it's always longer than I think it is.
It's 18.
Yeah, so that's going to be fine. The Neurothrope has... What did I give him? The Horde? I don't know where the clipboard went.
Oh, no, I don't have it. I have it. Here, I can't read this out. Horror.
Horde, okay. So he's obviously not going to do that this turn. However, he's also not in any real danger if I move him forward. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff between Nick and the Neurothrope. And Nick's stuff doesn't move fast enough to land like here. If he had flyers, it'd be different. Neurothrope's going to go pretty quick. He's just going to kind of move forward so he's more useful in the future. He's also not my Warlord, so there's not really... He's just a 90-point model that maybe I lose, whatever. I am going to cheat and go like that.
Yep.
Because I'm a cheater, mostly. Okay. The Hive Guard moving forward is a terrible decision, so they're not going to. I could opportunistic advance them. Metabolic Overdrive. I could metabolic Overdrive them. But there's not really...
What Colin means is he could double move them, not with Swarmlord, but with the stratagem for Kraken. Right, that might just be generic to everyone. And get them with 2 potential moves and 2 potential runs of 3d6 at the highest. He can get them into the box. Well, they'll have awesome line of sight to my army and range to my army without really being worried or shot back.
But they won't shoot this turn, and he'll have a lot of witches to charge them next turn, and I won't have enough of a screen at that point to defend him, is what I'm thinking. So, what the Hive Guard sometimes end up doing in this list is not shooting anything, but instead standing back and making sure that I own my side of the table.
Yeah. Because I can't really get close without just losing 2 tanks a turn.
Right. I think it's time to Psychic some things. I'm going to put Catalyst on the Gene Stealers. I am going to reroll that one. Okay, I got it. I spent a command point. I don't have my cards because somebody took them. I'm going to put this thing next to him.
Okay.
Because
How
I
many
want
points do you have left?
10. 10. It is now the shooting phase. I do not has the shooting. I will move my Gene Stealers again. I would like to move them 18 inches.
Okay. So I'm going to pre-measure to see where 18 inches gets them. Here, which would be in my army. And then one thing Tyrion players typically do, or we should at least check, just because the front Steeler makes it to there, doesn't mean the bulk of the Steelers will make it to there. So if his clump of Steelers, like it's here,
What's back here would be
but if it
really
was
bad.
back there, I could
Yeah.
realistically 18 will get to here, his charge rolls pile, they're not actually going to attack.
Right.
But since they're up here, because Colin's smart, they'll move to here, then they'll charge to here, then they'll actually pile in.
Because remember, they're going to get 3 inches more than the charge, and they only have to get within an inch of this guy.
Yeah, so he is going to be able to attack me with the bulk of his unit. The alternative is, like we said, he runs into the box, because 13 inches would be what he gets if I do Vect this. And it doesn't get every Steeler in the box, but it gets them pretty close. And after I kill like the first 3, he'll be in the box. And then he'll have like 18 Steelers right here, which I can't really answer in the slightest.
I did measure your move in charge when you were not in the other room. I showed them that.
Yeah. So if he goes to like here, which is what Colin would do because he's smart, these witches move 8 to like there, and then that's, he could even make this, he could make it impossible, but realistically it would be like an 11. Here I can get out within 3, and then move 8, and then this is a little more doable, but it's still like in the 9-10 inch range zone. I'm not loving that either. So I'm kind of in this lose-lose situation that Colin's putting me in. Either I don't Vect this, I save 4 CP, sends the Steelers in, and he kills the Witches and potentially Ravager. Or I do Vect it, and then Colin just moves in this box and I can't hurt him and life sucks. So I'm actually not going to Vect it. That's what we was talking about for a while. But that's the thought process that went into my mind for that.
Alright.
Because I think the momentum... I think I'm losing too much momentum if I just let him sit there, and I lose 4 CP for letting him just sit there.
One of the things I was thinking about is they still would move 13, which is right here, and that's still a 7-inch charge. So one of the things I was considering is spending that point you would have given me back on the reroll to try to make the charge. So 18 from this guy is like right here.
Yep.
And then 18 from this guy matters a lot. Sorry.
That's
It's right about there. Mm-hmm. And then 18 from this dude.
That's a little far.
Yep. 18 from this dude. And then the rest of these guys are basically clumped up behind them.
Yep. So, Colin, a couple people have asked for the donation tracker. Is there a way we can possibly...
I don't have one.
No, you don't
what
have
I'm going to do is I want to... I think what we'll do is we'll have a number on the side of the thing and we'll update it every 3 hours.
We're not making it up, guys.
So the problem was I reached out to Child's Play, and I think that it was just because it was the holiday season. They didn't get back to me, and they have all the tools for this, and I don't have any of them. So I had to just do it manually. Like, you guys are sending a PayPal in my name, and I'm sending it over to them.
Got it.
It's just not great.
So we'll update between rounds. That's
We'll do that. I think that makes the most sense.
Awesome.
So here's the guys. Here's this guy. Everybody know this guy? This is the guy that dies if he gets Overwatch. He's right here. Okay, so I have to now think about how do I hit Nick in the way that is absolutely the most brutal, because that's really the key right now. So the 20 witches have to die. But because I'm Tyranids, I can kill them and then kill anything else I want. Because I'm Kraken. Because I can come in here and be an inch here and be I actually can't be 3 inches away, so that's fine. This is a Ravager right here, right?
That's a Ravager right there.
And who's this?
That's inside. I'm just putting the characters next to the tanks. So
just because it's going to fuck with me.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. Because if you play Tyranids a lot, what you pay attention to is
random characters.
How am I going to not be shot next turn?
Got it.
But in this army, being shot doesn't matter that much because really Nick's going to charge me with witches and it's going to be bad. Is this a character?
No, that's part of the unit.
Okay. So there's no characters
There
on
are
the
no
table.
characters on the table.
Okay, so the best...
You're charging tanks for 20 min witches.
So I'm going to kill witches and then probably a tank. That's probably what's going to happen. So I'm going to charge the witches. Do they have guns?
And pistols.
Okay. And I will actually charge this Ravager.
Okay.
And I think maybe that's it.
Okay.
I don't know if... should I charge something else? I don't know that I should charge it. These are raiders. They have people inside.
And people inside.
But I don't think I can kill both of these. Well, let me do the math really quick in my head. These don't have an invul in combat, right?
No invul in combat.
But it is T5 or T6?
T5 or T6.
One of those. It doesn't matter which one.
And then they're all... The Ravagers might be T6 and Raiders are T5, but...
So let's presume everybody doesn't make it in. So let's say I have 60 attacks. This is totally a thing I do in my head at tournaments. Nick does it too. I have 60 attacks, 40 hit. I'm going to wound with 15 of those. He's not going to get saves. That's barely going to kill... he's going to get some saves. That actually barely kills it. So I'm only going to charge the things I can kill. I don't even know that I kill all the witches. I hope I do. So I'm going to attack the witches and that one Ravager.
Okay, so I'm going to throw one plasma grenade at you. And looks like one's out of range here. And 2 are out of range there. So 1 plasma grenade and 16 witches. Plasma grenade, 1 shot, strong. Misses, and then 16 shots. 2 hits.
Did they get the screen figured out now, or is it going better?
No.
It's a camera angle issue because of it's on a plane. Something's going to be out of focus no matter what. So we're going to have to adjust it
And
after.
I got 1 Ravager. With reroll 1s to hit. 1 hit. And 3's wound. No wounds. 1. No, nothing. Yeah.
So the pistol's hitting them?
Nope.
Okay. That's great.
8 inches.
That's a perfectly acceptable roll. So the key here is to get as many people as close to the Ravager as I can, because I'm going to need all my attacks. Oh, sorry. There you go.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
So he's not really going to get many attacks on the Raptor this time, but he's going to try to fight the witches, kill the witches, then fight again and kill the Raptor.
And I don't know, because of the 4 invul, it's going to really matter how you roll.
Yeah, this squad's also toughness 4, because that's a drug.
Oh, well, okay.
Ooh.
I didn't do that math in my head correctly, but that's okay.
You're still going to fuck them up.
Enough of them are going to die that I'll get attacks on the Ravager.
Yeah.
That's basically what's going to happen. And if he leaves witches here, I'll trap them.
Yeah.
So there's also that. But I won't get all the attacks. I don't think I kill all the witches, but maybe I do.
I don't know.
No.
I get 3 inches more pile in.
Right. Okay, so now I fight. And you did leave. No, you didn't actually leave space. So those guys are obviously all in. Okay.
And Nick, you didn't vect anything here.
I've not vected yet.
Nope.
No, and yet he should not have. I mean, I agree with him that that was not the right call.
Yep.
It's the same exact call we were in that Shining Spear game.
What's that?
It's the same exact call we were in that Shining Spear match.
I don't agree with that, but we can talk about that another time. Nick played my Unari list, well, my current list that I'm playing, yesterday against a Nids list.
Yep.
And he had the opportunity to lose or save his Dark Reapers on the first turn based on effect. And he made a different call than I would have
I
made.
chose not to save the Dark Reapers, which Colin equates to losing, and then I won the game later on.
I didn't equate it to losing.
You just
That's
said
just what I
lose, you
should
just
have-
said lose or...
No, lose the Dark Reapers.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're still a great player. Like, I'm not saying you just lose. All right,
That's what I thought you were saying.
so there's 4 that didn't make it in.
Okay.
The Acid Moths don't matter.
Nope.
I'm actually going to reroll 1s, right? Because you don't have a armor save.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to use this fancy dice app. It'll save us a bunch of time.
Yay for dice app.
So I've got 64 attacks. It's not letting me make new paintings, which is weird. That's fine.
Fancy ass dice. I could roll this faster.
Well, you got enough there, right there.
Yeah.
68, right?
64 because it's 16 times 4.
Yeah. So.
Six.
I normally have more set up than this. All right, here we go. Hitting on 3s or rolling 1s. Wish I had Rude Lord. No, I don't, because I don't like it. We're rolling 1s. I know you guys can't see this. I'm sorry. It's just wait. It's faster.
It's okay, you'll let us know.
I'm gonna hit 48 times.
Nice.
Strong. 4's one.
Yep. So yeah, there's no way they'll die, but that's okay. 29 saves for Nick. So 29 4-ups, and then 6-ups, right?
10, 15, yep. 20, 24. 29.
Okay.
That's not 29. That's 29. Okay.
Go ahead and roll this badly if you don't mind.
Whoops, yeah. Let's do that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was exactly average. And 6-ups.
Yep.
2.
So 13 die.
13 die.
Okay.
So,
It's up 20, right?
yeah. There's gonna be 7 left. For there's a couple things I can do in Plains Casualties. I could try to leave 7 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I do that, he's gonna get to wrap some witches, probably, I think. Or he can fight again and just kill me. Or I just let him attempt to fight again. I'll vect that, which costs me 4 CP, costs him nothing. But then Colin has like nothing to show for it, because I'd also have to save the witches from morale. So this would be a 6 CP swing, 7 if I need to use a reroll for vect. But I'll have 7 more witches still alive. Colin will have Gene Stealers, and I've not killed anything on turn 1, so that put me on a very nice lead of
A lot of points.
2-0, because he didn't kill something, I killed something that held more. So I like that plan a lot better. So I'm going to keep these 7 alive, because I don't... He might give me wrap these 7. We can totally wrap these 7. You know what? I might as well just take my attack. So I'll keep these 7 alive and see what he does, because he might not even try to attack again. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
I will absolutely wrap though, because it'd be silly not to.
Yep.
I mean, you've got witches that can charge me on your turn, but still,
Yeah.
there's no reason to also let you shoot me. So he's gonna go. Oh, there's room right here, so he can go over here. He can go like that. What's your morale?
They're dying unless I'm saving them.
Oh, okay. We'll go like that. We'll go like this. So that guy's tri-pointed.
Sure.
I don't think I can tri-point anybody else. So if you lose 1 to morale, then. But you just said it's either or for you.
So I'm leadership 8. I'll just do the math. I'm leadership 8. You kill 13. So D6 plus 5 will die. If I roll a 1, one model will live.
Okay.
So get that.
The reason I'm piling in everybody is so that if my double attack does work. Also, I'm now on his objective, which is not terrible because they're upsec and he may not kill all of them.
So the question was, Nick, couldn't you have just pulled the ones from the middle and left the 2 pieces on the end and just let the
I could have, but I wanted my witches to be able to move. So if I left these 2 pieces on the end alive, there's just no way they're going to get coherency because the Steelers exist. I can't just run this way. I'll have to run around them.
Got it.
So I wanted them to be able to move in my following turn.
Nice. Cool.
So I have 21 attacks, but these ones suck. They're only strength 3 because they have a fucking 4 drug. So 3's hit. No rerolls because my succubuses are embarked. And I need 5 swound. Just don't do anything. Or maybe it will. 6 wounds.
Okay. Was that half or all of them?
That was all.
Okay. 5 up. I'll make 3 of those. That seems good.
Yeah, not bad.
5 up. I'll make 2 more of those. Hey, look, remember this guy? We talked about this guy. He's not just an Overwatch guy. There's no reason to take a guy off closer to Nick. I'm going to try to fight again, Nick.
You are going to try to fight it. So he's going to try to go for the kill because he does not want the 2-0 deficit. At this point, he's only going to just annihilate the witches, which are trapped right now. And I don't really care about 7 witches dying. I don't care 6 command points because the whole point is if I vect it to save my witches' lives, I'd also spend 2 to keep them alive because that's the whole point.
Right.
I don't care 6 to 7 command points to keep them alive and get 2 more points.
I figured you did not.
So Colin, you're right ahead. I'm just going to pull him, save ourselves a minute.
I'm wondering if I can get any attacks on the Ravager just to try to destroy it.
We'll look it up.
Because I don't need all of the attacks to kill the witches.
Yeah. He's not going to get, even if he gets like a couple, it's not going to be enough to kill my Ravager. So that's also, I don't really care if he puts like 3 wounds on it.
Yep.
Well, but if I put 5 on it, it matters. That's what I'm thinking. So, like, this guy can move forward.
I feel like you're nudging me, otherwise you would have been on that side of my witches and just attacking my Ravager the first time. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
alright, that's fine. It's just your thing's right here and the base isn't an inch wide. So that's what I was saying.
No, I'm saying like, so you had like infinite movement, right? When you charged. So like, if these are my witches like this, and my Ravager's here, if you could have been on this side of my witches and hit my Ravager, you would have just done that.
Okay.
You would have had to, your plan was kill the witches to fight the Ravager, implying you needed to. You know?
Okay.
So I think if you can do it without it, it's because your claws have notched back 0.5 millimeter.
Okay, that's fine. It also, I don't think I can get enough in and also kill the witches, so yeah, you can pull them, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll put all my attacks into them.
Yep. And then you get 3-ish, and then some inches piling.
Yeah, and there's no reason not to touch his vehicles.
Well, I get to attack. They're not awful in combat.
I think they hit on 5s.
Yeah, they're not. They're better than Rhinos. They're not good. I'm gonna put them in that category.
No, Harlequin's in.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter because they move and shoot without penalties, so it doesn't actually
It's
matter.
gonna stop me from charging stuff next turn.
Which I don't care about.
I'm not doing that.
Right.
Actually, in force.
Okay.
Really? That's not
So I will just leave my Steelers standing there, which is unfortunate for them. Now that I've done my turn, I don't think it was the right play, but I don't know what the better play was, and that's okay. This is a learning game, so that's fine.
Yep. So you attacked again, and Nick just pulled the witches because
I think a better move would have
Been to literally
been
just plan to go in here.
Just plan to go in here and be here. I think
Yeah.
that was where you wanted to be.
Right.
So you did kill a unit.
Yep.
You did hold an objective.
And I did get a Reaper point.
And you got a Reaper point.
Yep.
All right.
Now the reason you went for that is because you wanted to kill a unit because you wanted that point. 'Cause
I wanted
otherwise
to
it'd
kill,
be
well, I actually thought I was going to be able to kill the witches and the Ravager. That was a mistake. It was a mistake because I didn't do the math.
got it.
Even if you did the math, though, I would have just vected it. If it does kill both.
Sure, I'm also okay with draining all your command points. That's also okay.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. I'm just come over and see what's going on over here. Since we're not having a game where I can't see this.
Yeah. So Colin, why don't you explain to everybody why you guys are playing the armies you're doing?
Oh, okay. Because some people might have missed it.
Yep.
So what we did is we did what do we call it? An auction? Is it an auction?
Yeah, I see an auction.
Okay, we did an auction on Facebook where Nick had to make the best competitive list he could out of a user's requirements, out of a viewer's requirements. Someone donated $200 to the charity we're supporting, which is Child's Play. They donated $200 for him to make a 1,500 point Witch Cult and Mono Dark Eldar list, which is absolutely what Nick has made. Nick and I talked about what would be the most interesting thing for me to play against that. I play a lot of Ynnari. We thought that the Ynnari matchup would not be as interesting, so the other army I play competitively is Tyranids, so here they are.
Yep.
That's basically what it is. In the new meta, I actually think that this Tyranid list I'm playing would be different because I don't think it would do well against Orcs. But that everybody else it does great against. This is very similar to the list that I didn't win. I got second place. I wasn't undefeated. I got second place at Harvester of Souls, which is a major tournament out here in Washington.
Yeah.
So this is a good performing list.
This is a good list.
It's better now because it has aberrants in it who are broken. They do so much damage. It has aberrants in it, and also it has a 50-point cheaper Swarm Lord who was already amazing, and they made him cheaper. So that's what's going on.
Yep.
Is there anything else?
Nope, that's it. Except everyone is excited that you guys are going to walk them through the thought process.
Yeah,
which you don't usually see in stream games, which is awesome. You guys are doing it.
Right.
In my Knights Pro streams, I do this for all of my battle reports because it's more about you guys learning than it is about actually playing the game.
Do I have a couple minutes?
Yeah.
Do I have a couple minutes? All right. I'll be right back.
So I'm going to explain what my thought process is, guys. Initially, I was just going to spread out, get some witches out, dumpster fight these Gene Stealers. Couldn't use a bad word, but I stopped myself. And pile in a billion disintegrator shots into these Hormigons and kill like 5 of them. Then I realized there's these aberrants in reserve, and those are a problem because they're going to table me if I let them. So I have to screen out these aberrants. So I'm going to use my witches to charge dealers and then also be a forward screen.
Okay.
It's probably going to take a fair few amount of witches. Or I just... See, I don't know. I want to kill these Gene Stealers with as little effort as possible. Like as little resource... As few resources as it takes. Which is easier said than done. 5, 6...
So you want to remove the Gene Stealers, you still want to have like a screening presence out front because the aberrants are going to come in turn 2.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's one squad of witches, and that means this Red Raider is empty. So now this Red Raider, these witches when they charge are going to charge here, and then kind of be this front line screen. I got one Succubus and ran her backwards, so I don't have to worry about my back corner as much. This one Raider who's now empty can fly over here and kind of screen the side off, for whatever that's worth. So now, I don't screen the entire table. If she wants to bring up the aberrants over here, by all means. So that's going to be the end of my left side of my army. So, I have 50 witches. He's got 40 Stealers and 10 aberrants and 30 Hormions, so I need to be very mindful about how much I spend to kill them. I think Lilith wants to get out to play. She's pretty badass. She'll kill a bunch of Stealers. She's got the Warlord trait. She's so much better on the next turn when she's +1 to hit, though. Because she's got the Warlord trait for every 6 you roll to hit, becomes 3 hits. And then on turn 2, or turn 3 from Power from Pain, it's +1 hits. I'll hold on to her for now.
Okay.
Because she's not crazy yet, but she will get there. My blue Succubus, I want to hold on to for later, maybe to fight aberrants or fight Swarmlord. She's not too crazy, but when she dies, she does D6 mortal wounds, whatever kills her is her relic. So that could be a nasty surprise for Swarmy later on.
Nice.
I probably do need to... Well, I actually do have like a ton of Splinter Pistols to do these guys. Doom would be really helpful here.
That's why let's see a lot of Dark Eldar with Doom. Doom Poison's awesome.
So we're just going to back up these Ravagers. Get the Archon going. Do the thing. On the bright side, these Stealers aren't fearless either, so unless Colin wants to burn 2 CP doing nothing, he's going to have to lose these Stealers to morale, probably, if I don't kill them to the man. But I really want to, otherwise Colin actually gets that 2-0 swing, which I was talking about before, so I really do need to kill these to the man. So I wonder...
Okay. Sorry about that, everybody.
I wonder if I can get enough screen going with just this Raider here, potentially, and those witches being there. I probably can. So then this one will be empty, I'll say.
I was fixing problems.
I still need to be mindful of these Hive Guard, which which are going to kill me. Don't want to lose a raider for no reason, so that kind of sucks for screening the front part here. I don't know if it's going to take 10 more witches to do this. I don't want it to, but that doesn't mean that it won't. They can interrupt me, so throwing just 2 10-mans doesn't really help.
It's certainly a risk.
But what I could do, I won't even do. What I was saying, what I could do is maybe charge the end with one squad and have this squad charge everything. So that way, even if I swing with this squad first and he goes to interrupt me, these guys can't consolidate, so they all have to fight on the squad that just attacked. But if I do that and these guys kill something, he's going to pull these guys first, and then I just won't be able to attack with this other squad, completely defeating the whole purpose.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff going on in my brain about these, how to handle these Steelers. Unfortunately, I think we're just going to need to accept that it's going to take one witch squad, and hopefully that gets that done. I really wish all these raiders had disintegrators, but that's what I get for making an all-comers list.
That was your task.
That was my task. I was afraid of like random knights and stuff. So the Hive Guard can come out and shoot the raider, but they can't shoot the raider from inside the thing, which is good enough for me. And I am screening still.
I really want them to have fire and faith. Is that bad of me? Does that make me a bad person?
Kind of that person.
Okay, that's fine. I visited the stream downstairs. Sean Morgan promises that he's making sound effects as he moves his towel around.
Is he? He's got to make pew pew noises too.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I do want to make sure that all of my people in the raiders are within 12, so I can shoot the crap out of the splinter pistols and stuff.
Yeah, I really wanted to wrap something, but that was not in the cards for me.
Yeah, that was completely my decision to shut with Colin wrap something. So let's shoot some stuff. Oh, I'll just like your face. This is new. We'll do Lilith's pistol from the raider.
Thank you, everybody. I'm looking at my list here and seeing how many of you have donated since this stream began, and
Nice.
I am very excited about that. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys, for cheering. We got 10 witches going into here. 3s to hit, and 4s to wound. Give me, that was a wound, so 5 saves for the Steelers.
Okay. 3 die.
3.
Well, they're not going to be in synapse no matter what I do.
Yep. I even mentioned that while you were on the road.
And I don't know that I can really stop a charge from these guys. And right now I'm on his objective. So, so there's that. I'm going to put these guys right here. Hey, one of my pet peeves is people who pull casualties and don't know how many died for morale.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
10 more from this witch raider.
It's a really easy way to accidentally cheat.
5 hits.
Or yourself. I guess you could cheat yourself.
And just 1 wound.
Safe.
This raider.
Ravager, you mean?
Oh,
Oh, the people inside. Okay.
Yeah.
You just rolled a lot of dice. I got
Yeah.
confused.
1 save.
Got him.
Alright, the 4th one. Well, actually, this is the 4th raider, but this is the 3rd squad of these. 2.
Got him.
Alright, this last one, and then I got 10 man. It's going to be 4.
So what you guys are seeing here is that even with 5 up, 5 up. Okay, well they all save that.
Okay.
With the 5 up, 5 up's really swinging, but even with that, the Gene Steel standing in the open with this entire army is not. They're not going to survive that.
1 plasma grenade. 4 shots.
Okay.
4 hits. Strength 4, 2 wounds.
Got it.
And then the 9 or the 8 regular guys. Not so hot. No wounds. Okay. Didn't do as much as I had hoped, but let's just shoot. Let's just go 5 lances at them. So every Raider's lance is going to go here.
Oh, these are all the raiders.
All the Raiders hit 1 time. And wounded once. Ouch.
Didn't save.
D6 damage. 4.
I'm gonna try it.
Oh yeah.
Come on. He really tried hard.
Did really try.
I think he gets credit for 3 6s and a 4.
Oh yeah. Because you've got Catalyst on him.
Yeah.
So we'll go for the first Ravager. And they're rerolling 1s from my dude. 7 hits. And 3s.
Also rerolling ones.
Also rerolling 1s from my relic. is going to be not helpful. 5 wounds.
Well, these are really good against them.
These are
because
really
of 2
good
damage.
for 2 damage.
So these are so a quick way to roll these is I'm going to roll, and if they succeed, I roll them again, and I have to succeed twice, basically.
Yeah. So
So
that's
4 die.
Four die.
So I'll do another Ravager at him. And I really wanted to start chipping and Hormigons, so we got reroll 1-2 on these 4. But this is far more important because I need to get on the board with the points.
Yep.
And reroll 1-1s here. 4-2, so only 4 ones.
Save 2 of those.
Yep.
And
And
1 dice.
Ouch.
Done.
so the last Ravager is going to have to go there, unfortunately.
What else would you have shot him at, Guns?
I wanted to start chipping Gaunts, but I just can't afford to. And 3s. It's going to be 6.
6?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Should kill 4. Let's see. Kill 4.
So that's what happens when an entire army shoots at Gene Stealers.
Yep, with catalyst.
Right. That's why they needed to hug someone, but there wasn't anyone to hug.
Yep.
We're going to do these witches charging with healers. Good
Okay.
luck.
Overwatch?
Just,
Oh, I hit.
okay.
I don't know what that does.
He waved the claws.
So,
I went from playing, when I first started playing this army about a year ago, a little less than that actually, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, I originally moved from guard gunline to this. So like the lack of guns is really weird for me. It was really weird for me at the time.
so as you guys can kind of see, I'm not charging in just as close as I can here. I want to kill them, so every gun is within 1 inch of someone who's within an inch of them. So this is like, I'm as far away from them as possible while still being able to attack. And then when they die, I'm going to use my last 3 inches to spread out. These are the closest sitting models, so I'm going to go this way. And then that's going to help me get my screen just a little bit further out for these oncoming aberrants and friends.
And friends.
So
And
1,
friends.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 regular deck guys, plus a succubus, and I got a shard net after this.
Who doesn't have witches in them anymore?
That red one.
This one right here?
But it does have Lilith.
Okay. I think she's good in combat at first.
She's okay. She's okay. She's still Wytch. So I'm straight 4. So it's going to be 5, 10, 14 saves, and I have my shard net.
Well, here's 6 saves. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they all died.
Alright, so then I'm going to take my 3 inches.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. 3 inches. And
I guess I shouldn't apologize for dropping my models on top of my models.
Yeah, 3 inches outward like so. Just to push the screen out further.
I kind of want to play some games with witches. I don't know that it's the list you're playing, but I'm excited. I don't know, I'm excited about them.
But I do want to be a little cognizant of the Hive Guard. Who are ranging me pretty much no matter where I want to go, so that's not too much I can do about that.
Nice.
So,
End of round.
yeah.
So we both killed something,
Yep, we both killed the same,
and I'm holding more than you.
and Colin's holding one of me.
And you didn't get recon yet.
Nope. So Colin got 3, and I got 2.
Colin is a 3.
I definitely got 1 Reaper. That's a 20-man GC rate.
It was, yeah.
So I got 1 Reaper, and I got 1 Mark for Death.
Okay, score is
4 to 4.
4 to 4?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right. I'm going to try to pick up the pace a little bit, because with all of our talking, I'm worried we'll actually get done. So an interesting thing here that the Gaunts can do is charge these guys and probably do decent against them, because they get a lot of attacks. I'm only strength 3, he's T4.
No, they're T3.
They're T3? That's really great, though. Gaunts are kind of designed for that. Another play, so with a list with as much powerful deep strike as this, one of the things to consider is, and all your deep strike is the shooting guys, right?
Yeah.
One of the things I could do is I could come in here with the Aberrants. I could charge here. He's within an inch of the wall. So the Aberrants could stand here. They could fight through the wall. They could kill this thing and then be in cover here. His witches can come out from this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And go 11. So they can come charge me, which isn't fantastic news for me. I do have a 5. We'll have a 5 up, 5 up, and 2 wounds per model, so it's not the end of the world, but... and then the Ravager could come over here and shoot me as well. I think that's probably too aggressive, but it's certainly on the table. I think what I'm going to do is make him deal with the Gaunts and hold all 4 objectives at the end of my turn. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because then I get the bonus point. So, okay. So, 8 is right here. Oh, I think they moved now, don't they?
Let me wait.
They moving. I'm rusty on guns. That's all it is.
5 points each. They can't be that broken.
They're pretty broken. No, not broken. I don't know why anybody ever takes the shooty ones.
I don't know.
That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah. That's how.
You don't understand that either?
Nick Rose ran 60 in his ETC list. I just could not understand it. He gave me all these reasons, and it still
That's
made
too
no
far.
sense to me.
That's too far.
5 hours away from Tinder date. 9 hours away from sleep.
Do you like sleep? Because it doesn't sound like it.
I just value experiences more than sleep.
That's fair.
I like how, Nick, you are actually keeping track of not only your CP, but Colin's as
Yeah,
well.
I don't do that in friendly games. not
Except
this
that I'm
isn't
only at
friendly.
6.
Yeah,
I've been doing. I did a bad job because I was explaining what I was doing and not keeping
Yeah.
track. But in tournaments, I keep track. Not that mine's necessarily correct and his is incorrect, but it's good visually so I can see how much he's at, so I can plan my turns in accordance with that. Because if he's at 2, but I have no idea, that obviously changes a lot. If he's at 6, he's only got like 1 full Gene Stealer missile in him.
Can you hold
twice.
this on that model, please?
Yeah, it helps me play. This model's in the Raider.
Not that model, the actual Raider.
The Raider. The Raider's right there. I
So
thought,
I can shoot 3.
I thought I just you couldn't shoot anything. Unless I fucked it up. So it's right there. Yeah, from my end, it looks like you're out. Right?
All right, I'll trust you.
I mean,
It was your
looked
intent,
like
right?
you were in. It was my intent.
Okay,
I'll
that's
back
fine.
up a little bit.
If it was your intent, that's all
Yeah.
that really matters.
It's weird because when you put your tape measure, it did look like it was in range.
Maybe my tape measure is better than yours. I don't know.
Is that cheating?
This one says Mitch on it.
I feel like that's cheating.
Having a better tape measure?
Yeah.
yeah. Axis of entropy.
What's the other?
He's got these dice up here to track the CP. Up on top of this here. So he's got his and his
These
opponent's.
are mine. This is Colin's. I have 13. Colin's got 6.
Yep. Oh, more Steelers coming to play.
Oh yeah. But they're gonna hang on the box.
Yeah, you mean like the last one should
Hang
have?
out of the box.
I mean, I don't regret the first turn. By killing something, I kept pace with you.
Yeah.
And your entire army had to stay in your deployment zone and deal with it,
Yeah.
which is not at all bad for me.
My army's gonna have to stay in my deployments until your album show up.
Yeah.
You could do nothing.
Well, it's not going to be this
Yeah,
turn, so I don't know if that disappoints you or not.
It's not gonna be this turn because I made it not appealing. Just have to do that for one more turn. Goddamn aberrants.
So you're not bringing the aberrants in, Colin?
I played 3 games of 40k this weekend. All of them have been against Nids. Need a break.
You told me you wanted to play against these
I
Nets.
thought it'd be a good game.
It is a good game.
I do these things for my audience.
For
So
your
you-
fans.
You have quite the audience right now.
We're at 2,000 viewers.
That's awesome.
I don't know if that's the... No, right. I was going to make a joke that I should not make, so I'm not going to.
No. We got to keep.
No,
clean.
it's not.
It's all for charity.
It's not a thing I should say. There's actually several jokes, and even then, I prioritize the least offensive one, and I still shouldn't say.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I moved what I'm going to move. I'm just going to quickly see what my aberrant options are. I am super curious if Nick F'd this up. He did not. That would be great, though.
She really got out so that didn't mess that up.
There's no... See, Ravagers are really what I want to kill here with the aberrants,
Yeah.
not Raiders.
Not Raiders.
I think what I have to do... See, the problem is that I went first, which I
you
said
chose.
after I did it that I should not do. That's okay, though. I'm not upset about that. I'm not upset about anything.
I made an army with like 8 drops and it still lose the roll first turn. But then it's okay.
I'm going to push Nick back, and then he's still going to screen the aberrants next turn, but I don't think I can do anything about that. I still don't think I should bring them in. I am going to bring in a unit of neophytes all by themselves, without anybody, and they're going to go ahead and be a 3, which means they have to be 12 inches away.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, no rapid fire.
The someone significantly more experienced with Gene Stealer Cult than me has entered the room. The reason I'm bringing them in is I've left a place for him to come in and shoot at my Hive Guard and my Northrop. So,
Mandrake's putting in work. Kind
We have
of.
Mandrakes?
20 of them.
Yes.
so I have to put somebody back here. That's the green dude. I need blue dudes.
I actually forgot I had Matrix until Colin mentioned his Deep Strikers. Or I guess I mentioned his Deep Strikers.
Oh, so that was my clever
At some
ploy?
point there was Deep Strike mentioned, and I was like, I have those.
Wait, I have Mandrakes coming in.
Oh, I can put them over there on my objective and get the bonus point like I had said I wanted to.
So you're debating whether bringing the aberrants.
I'm not bringing the aberrants.
You're not bringing them in? Okay.
No, it's not a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Do you?
For me.
Yeah,
Oh,
always give your opponent bad advice. Great way to win.
All my guys are mixed up. What happens when you let somebody else play with your army? But so these guys are just hanging out here in cover. It's not really going to matter if Ravagers shoot at them, but that's fine. They're literally doing the Lord's work, which is being in front of the Neurothrope, stopping Deep Strike, the Lord's work. So 9 inches over here doesn't get them on the table. 9 inches up here, 9 inches here. This stuff's all going to be here. These guys are stopping 9 this way, which means he can't come in here, which would be really bad. Mm-hmm. So we're going to put Catalyst on the Gaunts, because Nick loves that. We're going to get it.
There's 30 models, but it feels like 90 right now.
Yep.
Neurothrope is going to smite your witches on a 9. 3.
6 up, feeling pain. Oh yeah, good guy. Trying to think if there's any tactics to this. Not really. I guess now Peek and Swarm with the Hormagaunts to move. There's whatever.
There is no tactics. That's what Nick said. I'm going to throw the horror on them because why not? From the Neurothrope. Got it? Mm-hmm. So they are Horde, which is -1 leadership, which is not bad at all.
It's true.
So it's no longer the Psychic Phase. I was tempted. I was actually going to move the Gene Stealers into the box instead of moving the Gaunts, but I'm actually considering moving the Gaunts instead because it gets me the bonus point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because I can, get over that way.
Yep.
But then the Ravagers are going to shoot my Gene Stealers.
Yep.
And that's kind of sad. I don't love that. But they'd have to move forward to do it, and I kind of love that. Those are all. That's a thing I like. So it is my shooting phase. The Hive Guard actually can wipe these guys out. I don't even really need to charge them if I want to wipe them out. Right now I'm a 6-inch charge, and I do like that. And if I kill any others, I'm probably not a 6-inch charge. What do you got going on over there? How far away is that from me? Is that like this?
I guess a foot.
So if they move 8, are they going to be within 3? They need to move 8 and then pile in. Is that the deal?
You are 11 and a half.
So they would need 8 and then actually make their charge. Basically, is what you're saying.
If you make a charge, you have like 20 inches of movement with those guys.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so
It's so much movement.
it's a question of do you want to just move and run the Swarm Lord, or do you want to just bank on the charge? Or you could move the Gaunts twice and charge, and the Sealer's just there.
And basically, I'm saying, hey, this turn you have to deal with all of my Gaunts. Yeah, I'm going to double move the Gaunts. I did not onslaught them, so I'm not going to advance them.
Yep.
So I'm going to come way up on your business here.
All up in my biz.
I do need to get a bunch of these guys in, or the witches will just eat me. What's that?
There's always a way. No.
Well, I just need a bunch of attacks.
No,
Right?
yeah.
And then I actually need to go like this. And then I need to go like this. Is this guy going to be, if I go right here, is he going to be close enough to pile into that?
Yeah, easy.
Okay, what if I go like this? I can't actually see over there, I'm just trying to move my guys.
If you move at all closer, you're going to do it. So with a charge plus 12 into the pylon, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Well, I also need to do this over here, so.
You're going to have plenty of movement, I promise.
Because I also still like to be my.
And this is why Gaunts are good, Internet.
Yeah, and the internet doesn't agree, Alex.
This is one of the reasons.
Yeah, this is
one of many.
a
The
reason
fact
why
that
Gaunts
this
are good.
charge, pilot, and consolidate to potentially hit those vehicles in the back is the other reason.
Did
Okay.
we talk about the 6-inch consolidation? Because I think we did.
Yeah.
Yes. So now it actually makes perfect sense to shoot the Hive Guard at them, because I won't kill 6 of them with them.
You totally
Because
could.
they have a 4 invul.
Not only from combat.
Oh,
Like on average, you do.
okay then.
Below average, you do.
Well, they aren't all in range. So
So
I'm,
you can shoot like 2 of them, and I can't lose 4 models from 4 shots. This
yeah,
is
I'll
one
just shoot 2 of
shots.
them. I just want to make it easier for the guns to get me a kill this turn. I have Butcher's Bill. That's not going to work out this turn again. It is what it is. Oops, sorry. Here's the head guard. They'll all hit. 2 wounds.
What?
D3 damage. Here's
One
the
and
1. Oh, he lived! Here's the 3. Yeah, he lived.
Okay. I killed a guy. Probably could have shot more at them. That's
It was
okay.
the safe play.
Alright. So, time to charge. They're going to charge the witches.
Alright, 1 plasma grenade coming up. 5 shots, good boy. Oh yeah, 2 hits. This is 2 dead Hormigons right here. 2 wounds.
AP?
-1. 2
Okay, let's-
grenades.
Saved them.
And 4 pistols. Nope.
I will get an 11-inch charge.
I don't know if you make a call.
Because they're not fast enough, right? How many witches died?
There's 5 left. You killed 4 so far. There's 5 left. That was only a 9-man.
What's that?
That was only a 9-man.
Okay. And they have morale problems?
Kind of, sort of. They're actually, yeah, they're strife.
So I can't try to hug them anyways because they'll get so many attacks. I'll lose a ton of guns.
Yeah, they get 4 attacks each.
Yeah, that was not a thing. In fact, I don't even think I want to be as close as I can be.
What's getting them 4? 2 base.
2 base strife is when you're charged, intervene.
Or charge.
Yeah, and then.
Yeah.
What's happening?
It's asking if I have 4 attacks, so I explained it.
Just like everyone else out there, I also never see witches on the board. So I just have to ask questions about them.
Well, and this is one of the problems that I
Actually,
have.
no, the drug is +1 strength. Their 4th attack is 2 weapons. The drug would be a 5th attack.
This is one of the issues. Is I've actually never played
Yes.
against witches before. That's one of the problems. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to string the line to you rather
They're
than...
just slow gene stealers that don't rend, don't have an info from shooting, and are toughness 3.
They're 2/3 of the points.
Closer to, I guess 2/3. They're like between 2/3 and half. Something like that.
Wait, we're talking about the witches still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's exactly 2/3. It's 8 points and 12 points.
I was thinking they were 14. Yeah, no, I can't math.
It feels like they're
You're
14.
right. They should be 14.
You totally can math. I've seen you do it before.
Well, I wasn't mathing right there.
Okay, so this is actually more like this to be legal.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I can pile them in, but it's not really going to matter.
I win however you so please.
So what did I say? 3, 6, 9, 12, 14?
Yeah.
Okay. So 14 means 28 attacks. I don't actually know that I kill the witches here, but I'm going to kill enough of them, hopefully. 18, 20, 24. This is 4s. They get to reroll 1s because they've got standing talents. What's it called? Not standing talents, the other ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
This is all of it, or is this half?
This is all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not,
I
they're
don't
not
think
gonna,
I'm living either way.
you don't think you're going to live? You have 4 mental.
I could live.
I mean, this is one I hit.
Yeah.
And then 4, this is going to be 4s rerolling 1s because there's more than 20 of them still.
I haven't played barely. 8.
Yeah.
Got some 4-ups for you. And I got some 6-ups for you. And 3.
Alright.
Check that out. You're obsec, I'm obsec. That was a range.
It does matter because there's more of them.
Not feeding you. Yeah.
Alright. So, just in case,
You gonna wrap me?
yeah, just because if you want to have them live,
Yeah.
if you don't want to fail morale.
So,
By the way, I could have brought a lot more attacks in. I decided to leave them in Venom Throat range instead because Nick is going to probably have to shoot them.
so here's a regular guy. I just selected this rather. 4 hits. She's strength 4, so 2 wounds. And then here's a Shardnet. 3 hits. 2 wounds, these are 2 damage -1. So 2 regulars.
6 ups.
Yep.
Catalyst. Okay.
And then 2 damage each. No saves.
Oh, catalyst. 4 die. This guy looks extra, and I don't need to wrap both of you. So I'll take these guys.
Okay. So I'm leadership 7 warrior. I should find out since I'm playing Wytch Cult. There's strife. So they don't have the leadership bonus from the other one. They're 8 for the succubus. Hexatrix. So you killed 7 because it started with 9. So you killed your speed. Let's see what 4. They're dead.
Okay. So all bonus point.
That's it. So Colin held something, killed something. Bonus point.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Time to see what I can do with that.
Yep.
Colin's up 2 more.
Yes.
More than that. 3 more, right? Kill
Yeah,
something, help
3
something,
more,
bonus
Yep,
one.
and the bonus. Yep.
I wonder if we should just update scores at the end of the round. I don't know.
I will. So, Colin, your secondary, somebody's asking for secondaries. Your secondaries were Reaper, Big Game, and
Which is Bill.
Which is
Move
Bill.
on the Raider. I know Ravagers are like 14, I think.
Raiders are 14.
Raiders are 14 also?
Oh, I guess I don't know that. Ravagers are 14.
Ravagers are 14.
Yep. Nick has Reaper, Recon, Mark for Death, the Steelers, Formagants, and the Aberrants.
They're both 14.
Is the chat being pretty active, Mark?
Yeah. I reset the dashboard, or I reset the category to Warhammer.
Oh,
Axis of Entropy said I should set the category because we didn't have a category for the stream.
okay.
So set it for Warhammer.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
So I think I'm going to bring my Mandrakes in this turn, and I'm going to use them for 2 reasons. 1, just help screen so I don't have to keep sacrificing Raiders and Witches.
Mhm.
And then 2, I think I can get some pot shots on these Gene Stealers, and every
I think
dead
you
Gene
can.
Stealer is a gift from God.
Yep.
So let's do that and see where that holds. And then if I kill enough Steelers and I can tangle with the Hormigons with some Witches, then he's either going to have to throw like the Aberrants at Mandrakes, which is awesome, or which is also not realistic, but it'd be awesome. And yeah.
So we're gonna bring the Mandrakes in it.
So I'm thinking like one squad's going to go here, some weird line shape type thing.
Mm-hmm.
That way I can maximize my screening on this side. And then one squad would either also have to go here if I want to shoot Steelers, or have to go like here if I want to shoot Steelers. Here would just mean Swarmlord and Hiveguard are going to like, well, probably Swarmlord will just have lunch, but yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah, they're just Mandrakes.
There's Matrix. I put Swarmlord in the corner. I like
Nobody
that.
puts someone in the phone.
I do need to kill these Hormigons, so I need to be very careful. Like I said before, guys, is they got this weird string pattern going, which means if I start just blindly killing them, I'm going to kill myself out of charge range very, very quickly, so I can't just do that. So I think these witches have to get out now.
Mhm.
And these are Cursed Blade Witches. So they're stat line equivalent of the other ones because of the way I did my drugs, but they are fearless, kind of. And I'm going to spread them in such a way where they can charge through these gaps and interact with this to finish my screen. So I'll have guys here. Maybe move this Raider out to here.
We've had 5 more donations in the past 15 minutes.
Wow, awesome.
That's great.
Do we have a total?
I don't have a total. I'll have one after this game.
We'll get one after the game.
And this is a 9-man.
Maybe I can get a total. Maybe that's the thing.
Yeah, you can probably get one total.
I need to hold these 2 objectives because I'm not loving the fact that I'm not holding more.
Yeah.
Or at least holding the same, rather. So that's 9. Next bit is, do I need to get another screen out?
Okay, so the total as of right now
Probably not.
is $2,700.82.
Awesome.
It's pretty great. Wasn't the goal like 2,800?
I wanted to make $3,000.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I wanted
I think
to
I'll
do.
be alright.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you, everybody. You guys are awesome. One of the things that's really blown me away. So for those that don't know me, I'll just tell a short story while next moving stuff. I got back into the game Christmas a year ago, over a year. So you're a little over a year ago. No, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Playing Age of Sigmar with my kids. They wanted to see the game, and Age of Sigmar was out. 8th edition hadn't come out yet.
Mm-hmm.
And what blew me away is that every game store I went into, not just the employees were helpful, but if I had questions, everyone there was helpful. What's this model? How do I do this? How do I do this? What's this do in the game? What's this army do? Everyone was helpful. And I've now been to, 15 tournaments this year, probably 10 last year. Let's say 25 tournaments. I've had 2 bad games.
Nice.
I've had 2 games
Yep.
where at the end of the game I thought, wow, that guy was a jerk.
Yeah.
3 games if you count the bad impression I made on someone who's now a friend. So that's pretty great too. The community in general it's shocking to me because a bunch of the people at tournaments are shy or awkward or
Sure.
weird, and
Yeah.
I don't mean weird in a bad way. I think
Yeah.
you know what I mean by weird.
They're quirky. It's
Yeah,
fine.
they're quirky, and they're not necessarily people that are socially outgoing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
So I think that's wild and super cool.
Yep. So Sukumaril is asking, how does he enter the raffle thing? So how is a raffle thing?
The raffle thing just happens.
Just
If you-
happens.
Every $30 you donate, you get into the spreadsheet. Every $30 is a ticket on the spreadsheet. I'm going to do a random number generator against the spreadsheet. The first raffle will be about 30 minutes into the next game. So what's that? 9:30 Pacific.
Yep. Got it. Cool.
I don't know what we should raffle first. Maybe we'll do Nick's coaching first.
No, we should do my coaching at the end.
Okay.
I want to get
wanna
as
save
many
for it.
people to have the
Yeah.
possibility to bid on it.
Should we do some product first? Like I have an unopened copy of I have a whatever it's called anniversary edition of Space Hulk.
Oh, that's kind of nice. Entire box of Space Hulk?
Yeah.
Which is in here.
We can do that first.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah.
Let's do that first.
Yeah.
Anybody want to win that? Anybody excited about a free copy of Space Hulk?
Free copy of Space Hulk for
Unopened?
the raffle? Unopened.
We have to give them a moment because they're actually behind.
They are.
People say yes. They're excited about that.
Yes, sure.
I actually bought a copy of Space Hulk like 5 years ago when I wasn't playing. I played 40K 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So it, like in the middle, I bought it and I got it and I started putting things together and none of my friends would play it with me.
Yeah.
So I have this copy of Space Hulk that I still haven't played.
Yeah.
That's not the one I'm giving away. I have an unopened one that someone donated.
Oh, an open one. Yep. Yep.
But it's just one of those weird things.
Yep.
So, as you can see, guys, I emptied these curators out.
Really bad things are happening, is what you can see.
Jumped over
Yeah.
the screens here because screw aberrants. Got a random select abyss out here to screen out this side to also screw aberrants. These witches are going to double gangster bang these hormigons and more screw the aberrants.
What's that called? The double gangster
double
bang?
gangster bang.
All right,
Yeah.
that's the
Trademark.
Yeah.
He is screened very effectively. It's
Yep.
bad.
Yeah.
So I think if I'd taken second turn just because of the deep strike advantage, it would have been big.
Yep.
The idea is that he has to bring his whatever. It doesn't matter.
So the only thing is I do have to be a little careful. That's good. About my backfield. Because Colin could totally not come in here. Okay, never mind. So Colin's gonna not have a good turn next turn.
Wow.
So I'm gonna bring in some.
That sounded like to me.
Some mandrakes are coming in this turn. I still have 20 witches and raiders, which is a healthy amount considering how much damage I'm hoping to do this turn.
You have so many witches.
I just want to be within 18 of the Steelers and 9 away from the Hormigons. That's good.
So, guys, one of the things I talk about a lot on the podcast is how is the difficulty of Tyranids, and you guys are about to see how a slight mispositioning on my turn, where I didn't plan my whole turn ahead of time, and so as a result, these guys are mispositioned. It's going to be a pretty bad blow, and then that plus the screening is going to make this. I'm not saying I'm going to lose, but I'm going to be in an uphill battle after this turn.
Yeah.
These models are not actually mandrakes, but nobody's going to be able to tell that from the string, but they're not actually mandrakes.
So we'll let you know instead of just letting you be ignorant to it. So these ones don't really have anywhere good to go, but I really just want shots on Gene Steelers right now, as opposed to.
The Ravagers isn't enough.
I don't think the Raptors are going to be enough. I'm not going to kill them all, I don't think, but I really want to make this unit non-threatening in the slightest. I'll just be 9 over here.
Okay.
If you can get me, if I can also be 9 away from the Venom Tropes, so I can make a charge, that'd be awesome.
So, Colin, the
No.
question was, what was the mistake after you figured
I
this
mean,
out?
like, can I be like there?
That's where you can be.
Okay. So how far is that? 9 away.
Yeah, you're very good.
Right. So I'll do
All
that.
right. So on my turn, my plan was I moved the Gene Stealers here and I was going to swarm lord them into this building and they were going to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And the Gaunts were going to charge the witches. and they were going to kill the witches. I realized I wasn't going to get enough Gaunts into combat to kill the witches, but by doing that, I was going to get both of the objectives.
Yeah.
Instead, I didn't move the Gene Stealers again. I moved the Gaunts again to get both objectives and kill the witches. The better plan was that the Gaunts did not. The Gaunts did just initially advance.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why you plan your whole turnout rather than making changing it in the middle.
Yeah.
If the Gaunts had advanced, they actually could have been on that, and
Yeah.
could have been on this, and could have been. No, they could have gotten all. That's okay. The bonus point wasn't worth what happened.
Yeah.
If the Gaunts were out like that, the Steelers were in here. That's a better turn.
Yeah.
And then the Hive Guard killed the witches, and that's fine too.
Yeah.
So we're going to take my psychic phase now. Cool
Go.
story.
Not refrigerated.
Oh, it's very sad. I'll be okay.
Let's start with the plasma
I'll talk
grenade.
through it.
5 shots.
I didn't think my turn through.
5 hits.
And changed it in the middle. So they're about to find out what happens with Tyranids when you don't play like calculated and calm.
Yeah.
4 wounds from the first plasma grenade.
On what?
On these one guns.
Okay.
And then
Well, they have catalyst, so it's going to do nothing.
So that's 4 feeling pains because that's 18 minus 1.
You're 18 minus 1.
Um,
Feel the pains. You killed 1 with your plasma grenade.
told you, one of my guns are more.
That's not. That's some Colin magic is what that is.
3 splinter pistol wounds.
Do they have 18?
No.
6 ups?
Never like the 6. 5 ups. Not on 5. So 4 dead total.
4 dead total.
So that's from here.
You're remembering that a -1 to be hit? I bet you're not.
Nope. I'll redo it.
I'll just take 3. How's that sound?
3 sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright. All these guys are the same thing.
By the way, guys, I'm not counting casualties because there's no way that I'm going to take out of 18 a swarm life.
Plasma grenade is 4 shots. Grenade forced to hit. They are rerolling ones from this bitch. 2 hits.
Okay.
2 wounds minus 1, so just 2 feeling pains.
2 dead.
And then this one's only 8 pistols. Still rolling ones. Strong. And 4s. 3 wounds.
6s?
Yep.
1.
Okay.
Catalyst? Save them.
So that's that squad. So what you're noticing, guys, I'm putting dice next to my squads that shot, just so I can keep track. Because I'm going to go back and forth because I'm trying to optimize line of sight and range and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to lose track halfway through because I have a lot of games on the board.
It's also nice for your opponent to
Yeah.
make sure that they understand that you're not shooting twice.
For
Yeah.
sure. So this little dude's going to reroll the hit and wound. Just a save.
What?
Just normal save.
Nope. Got 1.
Okay. So we'll do the 10 witches in this raider. Yeah, let's shoot. This is the guys inside. 10.
Still -1.
2 hits. And 2 wounds.
2 more.
Okay. So I have to be a little careful now because he is starting to pull me out of charge range.
Mm.
I can probably kill 1 more and not suck at life, but 2 more would kind of suck. So we'll shoot 1 pistol from the succubus in there, which hits and doesn't wound. We'll hold off from now because I don't want to get too greedy or 1 harm a god. So we'll do some lances. Actually, we'll start with the 1 Ravager who can only see 1 Gene Stealer. This is what I was talking about before with very particular in the order of operations here. And this is all stuff I pre-measured and checked in my movement things, which is stuff I preach a lot in my coaching. So 1 Ravager with some reroll ones is going to hit 4 times.
There's also no reason for this guy to be right here.
Yeah. And reroll ones to wound is going to be 2.
2 dead.
Yep.
Hey, look at that. That's surprising, right?
Yep. So let's see. At what point do I kill myself out of range? So this one's got range to about 5.
Okay.
And this one's got range to about 3. So we'll shoot the ones in range to 3 first.
All right.
Reroll ones.
I think I actually made a bad decision, didn't I?
And reroll ones.
Oh no, these guys are like.
Yeah, they're in range. It's going to be 5 wounds there. So if you fail all 5 of these, then you can't shoot. And he made 1.
But I think I can pull some of these guys out of shooting Gene Stealers.
Yeah, you might at this point.
Yeah, because this guy is. Some of the 2 of you guys are only in within range of him, so I'll go like this.
Okay.
Because the other Ravager is in range either way, right?
Yeah.
That's what you just said?
So it's only 4 guys dead.
Oh, okay.
You passed one safe. So I'll do the last Ravager. He's only got range to 2. Well, he's still got range to 2 actually, because he pulled aside. So he's still got range to 3.
Yep.
The
Oh, I thought I pulled. We keep
Pulled
measuring
some.
different from each other.
You pulled some out of range. It looks like you pulled 3 out of range.
Okay.
I'll
I'll
take
take
it.
it.
So if these 3, he kills these 2 next, these guys basically can't shoot. Or if these kill these 3, that Ravager can't shoot. I think I'd rather.
That's, by the way, that's really high-end stuff. That's stuff that most players will not notice.
Here's even another high-end thing. I may have even sacked a command point to fail that save. To
Sure.
pull him
To
out
pull
of
the
range
Raptor
so he
out.
can't
Sure.
fire at all.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking up my rules. Okay, so it is the mortal wound on a 6 wound is what I'm looking up. It is in addition to other damage. So I don't know the math on which one is more effective because I'm probably only going to shoot 1. And they both have the other opportunity target to shoot here. I guess the Ravager could shoot these neophytes, so I'm going to shoot the Mandrakes here.
Okay.
5,
The neophytes do not want to be shot by the Ravager.
15.
They're not interested in that.
20.
Do you care about their feelings at all?
No, actually, it's only 3 aren't shooting, so it's only 14. So those 3 won't shoot Morbions.
Okay.
Those 2 just won't shoot. So here's the 14. No rerolls.
-1. No, not -1.
So 1 mortal
Okay.
and 4 armor saves.
Impulse saves. Okay.
Yeah, simply.
Save 1. 4 die.
4.
So I'll pull the
So
Ravager
pull the
out
Ravager out.
because I'm not silly.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll do those Mandrakes now, the Gene Stealers. Actually, they have range to the whole world, so maybe I'll do some Raiders.
Okay.
This Raider is just in range, so I'll do him. 1 shot. He misses because you're -1.
No, I'm not actually -1.
Okay. Desmond.
That mattered.
This Raider hits and wounds, so 1 Stealer save.
Okay.
That other Raider hits and wounds, 1 Stealer save.
Saved it.
And this Raider here hits, wounds, Stealer save.
Nope.
And this last Raider will shoot the Hormagaunts because I can kill exactly 1 more and he just misses.
Okay.
Alright. So I have 1 more Ravager, and I have those Mandrakes. And I have the guys here if they want to shoot Hormagaunts, but they don't want to. So I'll do that Ravager at the Neophytes.
Okay. Again, the neophytes are not interested in that.
Well, they'll live. 3 to 1s is going to be 6 hits.
What's the AP on the Disintegrator?
3. And 5 die.
I'll take D5.
Okay. And those Mandrakes
Oh
will
wait,
shoot
no I won't.
T-Series.
Hold on. No, I need to leave people in front of the Neurothroat.
Okay.
I guess it's got 3 up and roll.
I'm also
Do you have Dark Lances left?
No, I'm done.
Okay.
Those Mandrakes will shoot the Gene Stealers. They're not in -1, you said, so 3s. And 4 storms. Holy Jesus. So that's 5 mortals and 9 saves.
Well,
Mandrakes.
Mandrakes.
well, it's just, I massively messed up the movement on the Gene Stealers is what's causing all this.
Yep.
So that's 9 dead.
No, they're dead.
Squad.
So, Colin, you're saying those should be in the building right now, safe.
Or the Hormagaunts could just be further out.
They're the most important thing I have,
Yeah.
right? And I sacrifice them for no value.
Yeah.
The problem with Tyranids, and this is the most common Tyranid list where you've got Stormlord and Devil, Kraken, Gene Stealers. You have to get value with the Gene Stealers. They're too expensive.
Yeah.
So if you mess up and miss position and they get shot, it's bad.
Yeah.
If they were in here, Nick had no solution to them. The witches weren't going to make it into them.
Yep.
For that turn.
Yep.
I'm not saying that I win the game then.
I would have had other solutions, but it wouldn't have been killing them. It would be
Right.
move blocking and moving my army in different
Right.
ways and playing a different kind of
It still would have been the better play.
Not getting out.
Well, I basically traded a Gene Stealer unit squad for a bonus point, and the Gaunts are going to die. It was bad.
That's what it ended up being.
But that's
you didn't
okay.
see that.
But that's okay.
So we're gonna go.
I'm playing to learn, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
And the Mandrakes aren't cheap. That's pretty sacrificial right now.
Yeah. So witches are gonna charge these Hormagaunts.
Good job.
That's plenty. And I'm trying to charge as deep as I can. That way I get again further screening.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, I'll be on this side here actually. If he starts pulling casualties from them, because they're probably going to swing first, he's got to pull really far out for me to not attack him. But I do want to hold this objective, so I'll leave 1 back here. That seems good.
Finally hold an objective.
I finally hold something. Same deal here. They're going to charge. 6 is good. I'll charge on this side.
Entertainingly, if he had taken 2 more gaunts away, he would have failed that charge.
Which is why I literally
But
stopped
that's,
shooting.
but that's
Yeah.
an important thing for people
That's
to
smart
realize.
play.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why when your shooting phase was interesting, you kept bouncing between units because you
Yeah.
didn't want to shoot yourself out of range here, and you want to make sure there was enough there to charge.
Nope.
Nice.
So, doing all that stuff, that was all planned in the movement phase, guys. So that's what I mean when I say pre-measure everything. That's how it gets you to make those kinds of optimization plays. These mandrakes will also try this charge. It's a 9. It's a deep struck. Okay, it's an 11.
How's the game downstairs going? Is it close?
Aberrant gotten into riptides.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, this is the opposite of that.
What's that?
There are not enough drones to keep them alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to trail back with some of these mandrakes because I don't want aberrants.
Oh, did they make their? Oh, they made their
They
charge
made barreled
too.
an 11.
Yeah.
So this is not good for Colin. Those guys will do the Venom Throps and the Hormagaunts. They fail, but they reroll because it's turn 2.
They can do any amount,
Nope.
just regular 30.
Thank goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Good. That's at least a little bit of luck.
At least a little bit. And I'll go for this charge here, this Raider on an arrow throw, just for some distance. No.
Are you going the distance?
That's not enough.
I'll smite you in Overwatch.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't have a gun.
So we'll start with this Wytch squad. They'll pile in.
Okay, I'm gonna do Caustic Blood. Not necessarily because it's the right move, but because it's very entertaining. And that's where we're at now. It's 1 command point, and I might kill enough witches to force morale checks on multiple units. Which is actually
looks
great.
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 witches are going to swing while 1's holding the objective.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2,
What's their drug?
3. All the witches are drugged in such a way that there's +1 attack and +1 strength between their cults and their drugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you want to dissect this?
Nah. 7, 8 plus a succubus.
Nick likes physical dice.
I do like
He's
physical
collected
dice.
this over years and years and years.
It's true. There is no succubus over there.
You don't have +1 to hit yet, right?
No. That's not true.
Are you rolling ones because of the second?
No, there's no one near her.
Okay.
And then 3s. 5, 10, 13.
AP?
No. And then I got my Shark Net. Which is going to be 3, 2 feeling paint each.
I'll do that separate. Okay. Here's the 13. I'll save
A lot of them.
5 of them for some reason that I can't explain.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll Catalyst. Catalyst on the Gaunts was the right decision.
Yes.
So 5 Gaunts have died.
Yep.
And then 3
2
more.
each. Yep.
There's no AP?
No, this is AP1. So it's
Okay,
just
so-
feeling paints. Yep. So 3
3
so
more.
8 dead.
8 died. And I get to do one of the most fun things in the whole game. Mortal Wounds on 6s. Mortal Wounds.
6 of feeling pain. Good talk.
Suck it, witch. Something to say about that?
That's inappropriate. So any of these guys are
So here's the thing that people
Ranging into
don't...
PG-13 territory.
A really important thing that a lot of people don't know, if I pull 8 out of the middle and cost him attacks, I then can't pile in and fight back.
Yep. Because you have to maintain coherency on the piles.
Which?
Right. And these guys already fought, so pulling these guys doesn't actually make any sense
So
really at
if
all.
you can see how I charge this end, then I have the middle squad charge as much of the middle as possible, and I charge this end because I really want to optimize my ability to attack Colin despite his line formation, which is the awesome formation for Gaunts for denying damage. But I tried to maximize what I could do there.
It does actually pull some of your witches out to do this,
Yeah.
so that's great. So like, oh, these guys are effed for trying to fight me.
So I'll assume you're not going to interrupt.
I'm done.
So I'm going to activate these witches. Actually, I think it's better off to activate the mandrakes. I'll get like 3 witches attacking. Yeah, I'll activate these mandrakes.
Alright. Bring in, Mandrakes. I don't even know what you do. Not gonna like it though.
I'm
I
excited
know
to
that
find
much.
out, actually.
What's that?
I'm excited to find out what they do.
I'm going to look up the rules for these guys.
I want to own some now. I think they're neat.
Well, great models, too.
Are they good models?
Oh, yeah,
They're
awesome.
not Mike Finecast, are they?
They are.
Then they're
They look good.
not good
They
models.
but they look good.
Mandrakes. What do you do?
3 attacks, strength
4
4.
attacks, strength 4,
Minus 1 AP.
minus 1 AP.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tackle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus a dude.
I like that everybody in Dark Elder has like all these attacks.
Just a bucket of
Like these are the snipers, and they're like, well, we attack 3 times each.
Okay.
How many points is a Mandrake?
18. There's 16.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not cheap, and I still made the tissue paper. So 5, 9 feeling pains.
Oh, well.
Well then.
All right then. Huzzah. Well, I'm gonna make 5 of those,
All right, 4.
Oh, that's not bad.
and then
No, it was just AP minus 1, so it was just.
this is caustic blood.
Oh, okay.
So I'll pull the witches out entirely.
Yep.
It means I don't get to fight back, so I'll just pull that one. You're probably more than 3 away, and then I'll pull these 3
Okay.
because I'm still in synapse and I don't need the venom trope off.
So I'll activate these witches. 3.
So he actually didn't. Caustic blood didn't get me much, but I didn't know that when I spent it, so that's okay.
And then I'll pile in 3 after I'm done. So even though these witches aren't actually in combat, like when it's their turn to activate, they were here. There's no longer an enemy within an inch of them. Because they successfully made a charge, I still get to activate them,
Yeah.
which a lot of less experienced 40k players don't realize. So
He's gonna get extra move out of it.
I'm using this for just free movement to again push that screen forward, like I talked about, because I really don't want these aberrants entering this
Right.
at all.
Well, you basically control the entire board now.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that. I should have brought the aberrants in when I could have. I should have brought them in over here and at least forced his army to go
No,
this
I
way.
would have just ran away from that, and then your aberrants are walking across the table.
Well,
You should have just.
this isn't gonna be better than that.
Yeah, you should have just played lost your properties the right and take away.
That's okay. I'm alright.
Yeah. No, I don't want you to take away the wrong lesson from this game. I haven't spent a single command point this game.
No. I've got 5. Who do I want to put them
You got
into
all those
here?
battalions.
I'll just put them into the mandrakes. That's fine.
Okay.
Just randomly start throwing Vex.
Seriously. You caustic blood facts.
Hey. So I have hit twice on the mandrakes, and I don't know what toughness they are.
4. But you're hitting on 5s. Just minus 1 to hit, period. I'll double check it's not shooting, but
Well, then I have to do the whole thing over again.
okay.
Are they T4?
They're T4.
All right,
I'll double check that also.
I only wounded 1 time, if that's what happens.
Alright, they're T3, and
Then
they
I
are
wounded
minus
twice.
1 to hit.
Let's just do it over again.
I just made up everything.
Because nothing you told me was correct.
I'm a 40k player.
1,
1.
which is exactly the same thing.
And 1 die. And 6 of feeling pain. And 1 die.
Haha!
Okay.
So
Now let's see if I'm silly. Am I silly?
Oh yeah.
I'm not silly. Okay.
Okay.
So they're still in synapse range. So they're not going to flee.
Right.
Got it.
I've done that before. I'll just pile in, and it's bad. All right.
Yes, that tyrannid eagerness to get into combat. Oh yes, fighting.
Yep.
I love fighting. It's great. Okay, so at the end of the turn, Nick killed nothing. That's not entirely true. Killed the sailors.
All right. What's the score?
So I killed 1 thing, and he killed 1 thing.
Yep.
Good.
So-
And I am holding.
We both killed the same. We both held the same.
Are these troops?
No.
Okay, I've got 1 objective then, and you've got 2, I think.
You have 2. You have 2 to my 2.
Okay.
So
Somebody's
Colin
on this one
got
over here.
3 on primary. I got guys 3 back. Then I got another probably 2 Reapers this turn. A Mark for Death. Definitely a recon. Like 200% a recon.
Okay.
So I scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points that turn, and Colin scored 3 points total.
Oh, I owe you a morale on these scared neophytes
Here's-
over here.
here's the total.
I love it.
So Colin's at 7. 3, 6, 7.
All right. So we have an hour to play 4 more turns.
I think we'll be alright.
I think we'll be fine because I think at this point I'm going to go ham this turn and kill as much as I can.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
there's
my-
out of stuff to do besides the aberrants.
that's my play, right? So, well, you forgot about the 2 flyer inside deep strike.
Damn it! Whatever, I got a screen. I got screens for days.
Okay, I'm not actually going to deep strike 2 flyer.
I know. But I could take it.
Only because that would be cheating.
I
That's the only reason why I'm not going to do it.
I could take 440 more
Honestly, in
points.
this matchup, the fly room would have been great.
Yeah. Didn't screw up. Make you promise.
I didn't know this guy was here,
Yeah.
so I was really confused from the other side of the table what was happening.
Yeah. Gotta suck this out. Did her thing. Yeah.
This is where I have to check because this is I actually have a game if there's something over here. If I can kill some vehicles, I get to still play. Like it's kind of how it works.
You have these two. They're right there.
Raiders is what those are called.
Empty
You
raiders.
just didn't specify raptors.
I'll specify you.
Empty raiders are fine to kill.
I'll specify you.
That old Darkland shot.
How the fuck did I buy those? It'll be good against knights. I
You
had
had
to
the
play
points.
against knights.
Okay, so I'm about to move stuff without having any plan, which is what I did last turn, and it went terrible for me. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to think about what I'm doing. These guys are OPSEC. Holding this is actually really important because it's my only chance of holding an objective. So probably they're going to go in here. I'm going to put
I
firepower.
don't think you can go in here.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel like that's not a. Oh, I guess it is.
There's a door. It's literally the ITC rules there.
Alright.
We're playing Reese Hammer.
Oh!
I'm
I
not.
said that in front of the entire 40K.
I just did, yeah. I mean it with all affection to Reese, who I like quite a lot. No, I really do. I really do like Reese quite a lot. That's not supposed to be surprising, Mark. Now who's putting him stealth?
No. You good.
I'm kidding. All right. So these guys, it wouldn't be a podcast if I didn't say something stupid. These guys can go in here, and then I can focus on killing this stuff, and then I kind of have a game.
Yep.
Because then he's over here and I'm over here. That's something. I need to kill this. All this stuff is the important stuff to kill. That's the stuff that has to die.
Those are my screens.
What else am I going to do?
That's
I'm going to go like this. Hello. And then these guys are actually going to go like this. Because they're going to shoot you.
they are going to shoot me.
Because I love that they can shoot. Because that entertains me. So that's what we're going to do. These guys are going to jump in here so that they hold the objective. They can fall back and charge. I don't need to. They can do it.
But they're in an enclosed space, so they can't be shot.
Right. And they're actually inside the building.
Yep, inside.
I think these neophytes come over here.
Chat saying.
What's that?
Chad says Nick brought 1,500 points of screen.
That's not even wrong.
This is our screens.
I'm gonna move the Neurothrop first, so I can put these guys where they're supposed to be. The Neurothrop's gonna run away from you because he's afraid.
It's a screen with 3 attacks, guys.
Yeah.
Not just a screen.
No,
It's not my fault. Colin didn't bring bolters.
bolters or vultures?
Bolters.
Oh, yeah.
Also bolters.
Either way.
All right.
If you brought vultures, my lances could do something.
Yeah, so I moved some things, which is great. I like moving things. It's good. I have to bring things in now.
Nice.
I'm going to spend a command point to make the airbirds not suck. Would you like to vect it? You have all the command points in the world.
I mean, I should. Fine. I just don't want to.
You don't.
I just don't. There's not a strategic reason for me to not do this.
Okay.
I just don't want to. Vect it and it costs you a CP.
Fine.
So what was a CP for there, Colin?
To make the aberrants arrive on 3d6, pick the highest.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
So at 3, they're going to come in
12 away.
12 away. So I'm going to spend a command point to reroll that because I don't really have an option. Oh, the Primus still gets to reroll it.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to spend a command point. Yeah.
Alright, so let me not spend a command point.
Yep.
And for those that are wondering, I was not actually looking for that roll. I was just trying to pick the die. 1.
Even worse.
Significantly worse.
Alright, so I had to pick 2 sides.
You do. I'm still going to get to charge something.
You are, because I did screen the whole world. Well, I want to actually kill him.
Them.
Not them. Him. Colin. I want to kill Colin. We're going to go with that side, because
Okay.
not really anything to do, and this side, because then he's far away.
1, 2, and 3. Over here. That's fine. It's not what I wanted, but it's...
And how far away from me? 12 or 9?
Right.
So in a way, it's kind of better. It's better than 3.
Well, it's only going to be great if the Abominant makes them an 8-inch charge.
Yeah.
And I don't know that he's going to be anywhere near them, so
And
we'll
you
find
also have
out.
to pass the 8-inch charge.
Oh, I know. This is all bad.
Yeah.
That's not at all what. That's not at all what I wanted. I should not have told you to vect me. That wasn't really.
No, I would have if I was paying more attention. But
Well, you not paying attention is fine with me. So
this is true. That's how you beat me. Who's got me to not pay attention? Do things without me paying attention.
Or feed you drinks.
yeah, they got to be over
That might
here.
make me stronger. Colin specifically said no drinking this weekend.
I didn't say no drinking.
He said no getting
I
drunk.
said
this
no
weekend.
drunk Nick.
No drunk Nick.
Which basically means I want Nick on easy mode. So what's interesting, if I had picked this side, where you literally can't come in without being within 9 of me, you just died. What?
Yeah, I can't come in.
I should have done that, guys.
I think that's the thing in AOS. I presume it's the thing in 40k.
Yeah. It's
All right, the Abominable coming in near them would be great.
yeah.
So here's what he
Yeah, I'll
gets.
get you. He just shows up wherever you want.
Yeah, he's just lovely. I don't know where he is. Did I already put him up? Is that what the deal is? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I didn't. Okay, he's somewhere over here. He has +1 to charge because
That guy right there is knocked over.
What?
The guy right on the table, on the wood, right in front of you. That's your command point, I can't see things.
Okay, that's why you had me so confused. Okay, well I don't. Oh, here he is. Great. So he has a aura of +1 to charge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put him over here and I'm gonna try to kill this vehicle and then die. That's my
Maybe
plan.
I'll kill him with my dark lance.
Yeah, maybe you will. That'd be really good against him. Maybe I'll put him over here so that he doesn't just die. Maybe that's what I'll do. Megas. Megas. Anywhere I want, and then he moves. Good job, Megas.
Yeah.
We'll put him over here. 2 different squads of neophytes. They're not different from each other, so I'll just go like this. They're both 9 inches away.
I wonder, like, until I vected something, I hadn't spent a command point. Could I have done this army in the index?
Yeah. Because you haven't done anything.
I wouldn't have traits, and I have been using my traits a lot.
Yeah.
My traits have been a lot of possible attack and strength.
Combat drugs in the index. So.
No, I've been combining my trait with combat drugs to get some broken ass witches.
Which does seem important to the list.
My witches are notably stronger than a basic witch.
I'm just gonna. I kind of go here and be within 12 of those witches because you told me that they're paper,
They are paper from shooting.
and I like paper.
They are literally cultists with 6 appeal pain.
What about mandrakes? They're T4.
They're
T3.
T3. 5 pinball, -1 to hit. They're like weird durable, but also not durable at all.
Okay. I don't know where 2 of my green neophytes is. So I'll just grab some blue ones.
T3-5 is trash, but also -1 to hit. And 5 pinballs are 5 are fickle. I don't know.
And they're
So
demons.
these guys I'm actually going to put it in a way where they can double tap multiple different units.
Ooh. They're way too close right there, but sure.
I'm going to move them. Like way too close. Like a lot too close.
Like, not even acknowledging the squad exists close.
Well, if I don't acknowledge them, it makes the game easier. There you go.
Yep.
Alright. All my stuff is out. Woo!
Right.
Now I really feel the power of the Tyranids taking over.
Yes, the Genes of the Cult is just coming from the ground.
Codex will be there soon.
Psychic powers. We're going to might for beyond them, even though they don't need it.
They really don't.
They're going to get it on an 11.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
I've never seen a power fail.
No. Hill Catalyst. What do I think you're going to shoot? I don't know.
Probably going to shoot Genes of the Cult next turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to Catalyst those guns that are holding that objective. Yes, I am.
One's in the box.
Then I'm going to smite with him.
Yeah.
Sorry, cocked. Got it on a 5?
Yep.
I would like you to take 3.
3, 1.
Okay, then.
Oh.
Then the Neurothrope is going to spike probably them, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think so.
On a 9. 2. Okay. And then he will throw the horror on, I guess those guys. Oh, we didn't remember the horror over there. I mean, you failed your morale test anyways. It didn't matter. We didn't remember it though. Horror over here. Alright. Psychic powers are done. I'm going to shoot the Venom Throats first because it entertains me.
Yeah.
3s.
4s.
What's that?
4s.
That's strength 4 though. -1 AP, right? 4 wounds. Go Venom Throats.
And 6 ups.
Yeah, Venom Throats, get him.
Yeah.
Get him, Venom Throats.
Okay.
Alright, these guys have to shoot next because there's only one witch that they can see.
Yep. I'll use a command point to give myself +2 to my cover saves when I'm in cover. So after you kill 1 witch, I'll be in cover. And then I'll get +2 to my saves.
I'm sorry, what?
There's Dark Elder strat. Infantry in cover, get +2 to their cover saves instead of +1 like normal.
Okay. And you're like, I gotta spend my command points on something?
Yeah, that's what I want.
I've got all these points.
Went to turn 3 without spending a command point. That is a record point. 4? So the one in the open's got a 6 up. And a Feel Pain. And a 6 up. And Feel Pain. And then I got 2 4-ups for cover. It's a good strat. 2 die.
3 die altogether.
There's 3 die total. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Where'd the other 2 come from?
There are 2 back here.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I just didn't know. Alright, these blue guys probably can reach these guys over here.
Yeah.
Like, easily.
They're saying that strat's only 1 CP.
That's fine. CP.
Oh, you did? Okay.
5 blue neophytes. 4 hits. Using the -1. 2.
2 failed and 2 failed.
Okay.
Can I play you out a rapid fire here? A little bit. Kind of, sort of. Sure. I'll do what I can.
Alright. Alright, well, I'll shoot them. Let's see. Swarmlord's really probably going to mess up those other guys.
Well, he's -1 to hit, and I have 5 impulse. So, like, all of his rules don't matter to them. He's just 6 attacks with the stat line.
7 to 10.
Sure.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, but if he,
That's a good point. And you pulled some people out of double tap. So maybe what we'll do is we'll double tap the front 4, and then we'll put the other ones over there. Let's do that. So here's the 4. On 5s. Nothing. And then the other 4, 8, 12. I think it's just 12. I think that's all it is. Into the other ones, 5s. Oh, they're much madder.
Much more angry.
4, 3.
0.
Fine. Be that way.
is Lilith still on the radar?
No, Lilith got out to help screen this side of the table.
Got it. God forbid there be something useful in a raider. Alright, so I've got Venom Throps. Not Venom Throps, I've got Hive Guard. And I don't know who they should shoot. Probably them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot them all of them.
What was that?
Oh, wow, that was bad.
It was 1 below average. Just looks bad.
It looks bad. How about that? 4.
4? Okay. 4. That was bad. D3s. Alright, so here's the 1. One's 4, 4.
You know what? It's probably worth shooting the Hive Guard again, because I'm not going to need a double attack ever again this game.
How many CP are?
No, I have 4. It's probably actually not worth it, because I want 2 for them if you ever decide to fight them.
You actually have 3, right? Because you actually did spend the one that I...
No, I took that off.
I did? Yeah. I do have 4.
I took it off and then never added it back when you did that. I don't think it's worth the Hive Guard to kill 3 of those guys. I don't think. They probably have morale. So
They're probably 8, and you probably killed 7, so D6 -1 die.
yeah.
I'll double check if they're 8. Since no one on Earth has
No,
ever
I'm
used
not
one
gonna.
of
I'm not gonna shoot again. I need my command points. These aberrants are gonna charge.
They are 8.
Wow, it's not bad.
Well, there's 7 in the sergeant. I'm
Okay.
assuming the sergeant's alive.
They're gonna charge this raider. Woo!
That would pull him.
They're charging this raider.
Dark lance to the face.
Do it!
No. Oh. That's
Well, I can't do anything about that.
Yep, that's double ones to the face.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother charging anybody else over there.
Alright, so here's...
This is going great for me. This game.
Here's the morale.
It's going, I'm not gonna charge Swarmlord.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna
You should shoot me.
4, 7 left. 7, 2, 5, 6, 7. 6s. And nope.
7. I am actually going to. You don't have any more deep strike, right?
No.
I'm gonna go way over here.
Can you see if Zach is here? And
He's here.
He's here.
come here so I can talk to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Venom throats? And they come. Why? Because they can, and because I'm not really going to win this game. But they are going to still give the Hive Guard -1 hit when you can't see the Hive Guard? No, it doesn't make any sense. Come here. Okay. I don't have any other charging because of how bad all this ended up being for me over this all this ball of bad over here.
Yep.
The Ravagers, they're going to shoot them. It's going to be bad.
They were going to shoot them even if you made that charge.
I was hoping they got enough to be here and then pile into this. That was my hope.
They're going to fly into that also.
Well, that's fine. That's still better.
It's not better in this light.
All right, here come the venom throws. 4s, right?
What's up, Zach?
What's up, man?
They hit on 4s?
Me too. They hit on who?
Venom throws in combat.
They'll hit on 4s, now 5s.
Oh, hold on. You're because it is in combat?
Yeah, it's always in combat.
Okay, mortal wounds?
Always.
No, okay.
So 1 hit.
Wound.
Wound is good.
Okay.
What did you want to play against for our coaching game? Since it's a coaching game, I figured I should.
You got orcs?
I got orcs. Let's do some
Let's
orcs.
go with the hard way, man.
Alright.
Alright, here comes Stormlord. Hail. Hit. Not.
Yep.
Yeah, actually did hit. Rest of him. Oh. Poor Stormlord. No one loves him. Except Wounded.
Okay.
Wounded.
Here, and 1 mortal wound. So here's the 1 mortal wound. No. Here's the 2 sword wounds. 1, and here's the tail. No. So 1 sword. I'm not rolling 3 6s, so 2 guys die.
Okay.
Okay.
It helped us make sure over like that.
I'll punch you back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to.
Sure. I'll
Because
punch
there's
you
no reason
back.
for me not to.
I'll do everything in the venom ropes. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, and the sergeant. It's battle round 3, so I'm hitting on 2s.
I'm demonstrating how to properly lose to Nick.
There's the skill.
Are you practicing that?
Yeah.
The venom ropes are going to be 7 and -1.
Okay. I think that's a 6-up for them.
Yeah.
Did you remember that they're T4?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they'll make 4 of those.
Alright, go to venom ropes. So 1's down.
You killed one though.
See if I take some mortals.
What?
And then time phase, see if I take a mortal.
I thought it was at the beginning.
There's 2 different rules. I don't remember.
I think yes. I
See
think
if I
it's 4.
care. I do care, so.
Do you want me to look it up or you don't just kill it
I
yet?
don't care.
Okay.
So whichever one you trap, you can't trap me with 2 balls.
Alright, so you got morale here and morale here.
So here,
And here.
here you killed 5, 6. So leadership 1. No, 2. Leadership 2, because there's leadership 8. We're good. Here I'm just going to auto pass because I don't want you to get
Which
pushed.
ones?
Here you killed 5, so there's 3. 1 dies.
I did not kill something.
No.
Doing awesome.
So Colin held an objective with those Formigons. Okay. I don't have to screen anymore, so I guess I can just run straight at them.
Yep.
We can't charge these guys because they're gonna kill me, but we can avoid them. Fly over here, take some pot shots at small mortar, and live life.
Stormlord's in combat right now.
Yeah, not in a minute.
You're gonna take a pot shot with a dark lance, aren't you?
I'm gonna spend 2 CP so I can fall back and act normally. 4 freaking mandrakes.
Nice.
Do it.
I'm doing it. These guys are broken.
How does it feel like to have so much CP that you could spend 2 of it just to fall back with 4 mandrakes?
I spent 1 on a cover save for 2 witches. That both failed. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Bad things happen.
Apparently.
Well, he vected
This was the,
Ridiculous uprising.
which I told him to do.
I
So I probably shouldn't have done that.
that. I would have just done. I had 13 CP.
And he had not spent a CP in the entire game. So he vected
What
that.
better time to do
He
it
vected
than-
that. I rolled a 3. I used the Primus's reroll because I still get that, and I rerolled it into a 1.
Wait, at least you didn't kill yourself. You could randomly pick that board edge.
He actually didn't realize that he.
Yeah, I realized it immediately after doing it.
Oh yeah.
So-
Yeah, I've had this happen.
That's not a thing that comes
Wait.
up, so I just didn't.
Yeah.
That was a big huge.
What?
I believe if you can't place, they go back into ongoing reserve.
That's broken.
But
What if it's turn 3? Because it was turn 3.
Alright, so these witches got back in the raiders. So these 2 are full of
you
guys.
can do Back of the Shadows with a character.
I'm just gonna start shooting stuff now.
Yeah,
Dark
you
Lance and Swarm Lord.
I'm gonna burrow my Moloch.
Hits on a 4. Doesn't work. Dark Lance and Swarm Lord. Hits on a 5. Wounds on a 5.
4-up save that I'm going to make. Told you.
Yep. Well, start Ravagers at Vibrance.
Okay.
2, 3. First one. Reroll some 1s. Wounds on 3s. Reroll some 1s. 5.
Okay, they're 1 damage each because they're
5
embers.
feel my pains.
5 feel my pains. I'll make 2 of them, so a guy will die and a half a guy will die.
Yep. Next Ravager at him. Reroll some 1s. 3s. Rerolling some 1s. It's going to be 3 more on me. 3 all pains.
Okay, so you killed another guy and wounded another guy.
And the last Ravager. 3 on 1's not doing too much work today. It's going to be 6.
Only 2, so 2 more guys will die. And 1 guy has a wound bloody.
We'll do Darkland Swarmlord from the Raider. Misses, and Darkland Swarmlord misses. Alright, good job, guys. Oh, it's last Raider. I hope Darkland's not right. Hits and wounds.
Uh-oh.
D6. 1.
You killed that guy. Good job. Way to kill that guy.
Okay, these 3 mandrakes will shoot up Swarmlord. Fuck 'em. Actually, this is really dumb.
-1.
Oh well. Okay. These 4 mandrakes will shoot.
Did they fall back?
That
Supposed to be
expensive
command
command points.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay.
Well, shit. 2 hits. No ones. Okay, we'll just charge.
Alright, we're going to charge.
Hormounts. And Hormounts. And make it, and I make it.
Okay.
And
They do have Catalyst on them. It's going to be great.
Here we're going to charge this unit.
Oh, hold on.
Make it on 9.
No, you're doing that out of order. It's not going to work.
Am I?
He's gonna blow that Raider up.
Well, I got nothing from the first 10, so that's not good. And... Oh, I got one. Got one!
Oh man. He's good.
No,
And
stupid.
we'll charge the
Overpowered
Orange
Raiders.
Squad again. 7
One of the most
inches.
abusive things.
Especially
in the-
those dark lances.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll just do these Hormounts. 3, 10. First squad.
I'm not
3.
going to interrupt.
Okay. Give me 6 Philippines.
Oh, they have AP on them?
Yeah. Okay.
We're alive.
Alright.
One of us is still alive.
Next unit of 4. Give me
They have 3 attacks each? Oh, yeah, you said that.
9 Philippines.
I'm going to roll these. Because I'm going to make 5.
You do that.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I made 1.
2 Raiders
So
are
it's a little
going
bit
to
too over-aggressive there.
2 headbutts on Orange Squad. 1 headbutt on the Orange Squad. 1 save for the Orange Squad.
What's that?
1 save for the Orange Squad.
Okay. This has actually been super useful because Nick's playing with a whole bunch of stuff I've never played against before.
Here.
Despite hundreds of games of 8th edition, I've never played against witches like at all.
And Mandrakes.
And mandrakes.
Yeah.
Which are cool. I don't know that they're 18 parts model cool, but they're cool.
So I killed something, I held something, I killed more, I held more.
Oh, I'm going to take an aberrant leadership test for you.
Oh, nice.
Saved them.
Didn't even know it was a
I
thing.
love it.
They
They're only leadership 7.
got another recon. I got another mark for death. Don't think I actually maxed Reaper yet. Okay, your turn.
Okay. How are you going to make it through the day?
I don't know.
All right.
So have we forgotten the horror -1 to hit?
Yeah. Every time I've cast it on someone, he's worth forgotten.
Yeah.
Because somebody hit my cards.
Yeah.
I have cards.
Somebody else said that you need 3 venom throats to affect monstrous creatures.
You do.
So,
That's very true.
yeah.
So Swarmlord wasn't.
That's a rule that everyone in this room knows.
Did not roll 3. I don't think so. I don't think it mattered.
It didn't matter.
But that is certainly a rule that we all know.
But we all have to be, yes, very
Yeah.
much so.
Stream. Always keeping us honest.
They totally are.
I'm totally just going to kill some raiders for entertainment value when they get shot off the board.
Yeah.
Because I can't actually make it, like,
No, we're outside 18.
yeah,
There's no possibility there.
yeah, that's not going to be a thing. So they're going to go like that. The Abominable is going to go up here as well. Like that. And the Primus will go, I'm scared. Hold me. Okay. I guess these orange neophytes will fall back out of combat, I guess. And then do what? I guess go hold this objective. I like objectives. Okay. These green guys will move their way into cover, because why not be in cover? Actually, no, they should go get on an objective. Because right now, I guess I'm on that one. That's fine. We'll move over here. We'll move over here. We'll get killed by mandrakes. It'll be great. Everybody will enjoy it. Right?
Exactly.
Okay. I got a Magus over here. He's not doing anything. He wants to buff his friends, so he's going to come over this way and be like, hey, I'm on the open. Hi, everybody. What up? I could cast the horror with you, but we're not going to remember that it exists, so...
We're going to forget it again.
yeah, so it's not... not really going to be a thing. Put them over here like that. Rock on.
So I have a question: do you mind asking them what they think of the Broodlord versus a Neurothrops?
In other lists, it's fine.
I prefer the Neurothrop still.
Yeah.
Rerolling once to cast is kind of ridiculous.
It is definitely a debate, but
Yeah.
I'm on the Neurothrop side.
Nice.
I'm going to have Stormlord throw Catalyst on himself. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We won't remember he has it, but we did it. We did it anyway. His other power is Paroxysm, which is not even remotely useful right now. So he'll smite. Yep. 3 on the Mandrakes that are standing right here.
2 Mandrakes sitting right there.
Okay. The Neurothrope will also smite those Mandrakes.
Okay.
Wow, I'm awesome. I just move blocked my own Swarmlord from
I
getting
noticed
into your
that.
vehicle
Yeah, you were like, I want to go the objective.
for literally no reason.
Yeah.
Now he can double move himself and he probably can fit through there. So
That's not even a little 2.5 inches.
okay, fine.
Oh, you can fix it if you want, but like, let's be honest about what's looking at.
You know what? I am gonna fix it because this is a learning game and it's gone terrible. So I'm gonna leave room for him to get
That's
through.
not possible. You have to fix it by not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
All right. Because that is ridiculous. There's no reason why I should do that. All right. So he'll smite as well into the Mandrakes. Nope.
Nope.
He will put the horror on the Mandrakes.
Okay.
We're probably not going to be alive anymore. Horror on them, on that guy. No.
He's gonna be alive.
Horror on that guy.
Because he's gonna be alive.
Oh yeah, but I got it.
Which
Still
you
good.
won't remember, but it's okay.
Yeah, but it's fine.
It's fine.
It's great. All right, let's put 20 shots into those 2 Mandrakes that are standing right there.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do Powerful Pain over here. Yep. Okay. Here's 10 shots, twice. -1, right?
Mm-hmm.
TU 3? 3? 3 so far. 4 altogether. There's only 2 in there.
One more. It died.
I'm gonna Soul Burst Stormlord off that.
Oh, shit.
Entertainingly, killing the Mandrakes through the wall is actually probably more important
Think on the radio?
than killing the Raider.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because that's kind of a thing. They fell back. I have 5 blue dudes here who will
Waste 5 seconds.
shoot this. 1. Are they T5?
Yeah.
2.
6 up. Wow. Good one. I actually don't have 6 up heal and pain on these things. Because they're Wytch Cult Raiders.
Oh, that's pretty fun. Can I shoot Ravagers yet?
I don't know.
Nope. No, it can't. It's not a thing. Do I want to call the witches in the building? Do I want to call Raider? I don't know. Does it even matter? Probably not.
Yep.
Is that how you feel about it?
Nope.
I'll shoot this Raider right here.
Okay.
What else am I going to shoot? I'm just trying to get points.
I mean,
That's all I'm doing.
we're just playing to play at this
I
point.
have big game, so
Yeah, sure.
well, I will wound it 6
Six
times at -2. 5 ups.
4 go through.
All right. That's not even probably enough to kill it.
3, 6, 7, 8. Down to 1.
Jerk. I mean, okay, Nick, that's fine. All right. Charge phase. He'll charge those guys. Hey, look, he made it.
He's charging through the wall.
He's charging to the wall.
To the wall. Yep.
All right, so these guys, I don't even know what their rip charge is. So here we go. It's not that.
I'll take a lance shot though. Nope.
What did I actually need?
7, so you roll 6.
+1. I needed a 5.
5.
I'm gonna reroll the 1 because that's where we're at.
Evicted it.
All right.
He evicted his reroll.
Okay. These neophytes?
Yep.
They're gonna charge us Raider.
I was waiting for that to be a 1. I kill a neophyte with a dark
You
lance.
messed them up.
That's the most that dark lance has let down all day.
All right, they're in. They're gonna be the heroes that we need here.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, the heroes we need. I didn't leave room for these 5 brave men to charge that one, so that won't happen. These guys fell back. I could charge this guy with the Hive Guard. That'd be good.
Good.
I'm not going to, but I could. Let's do Stormlord. That's no point in doing Stormlord. Let's do these guys.
There's no point in doing anything. Just pick one.
Well, you could interrupt
I
here.
cannot.
What?
He spent his
No
last
CP.
4
Oh, you have no CP?
No.
He had to
Alright.
back you.
I'm just overthinking this stuff
Okay,
now.
sorry.
That's
Well, I'm
okay.
trying to still play a good game for the people.
Well, you can, but don't overthink things. That's going to make yourself get in your own head.
Alright, so I got 9 attacks from those neophytes. Ooh, they're into it. 5. Oh, yeah. 4 hits. Get them, neophytes! Yeah!
Got him. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
The ultimate
Do I go
vehicle,
boom? No.
the ultimate vehicle slayers in the
The
game.
neophytes.
The
Neophytes
neophytes.
in hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, shit.
Here's Swarmlord.
Yep.
He misses twice because of your -1.
And it's okay.
Yeah, Matrix OP. 4.
One immortal and
Tail? Oh, no, moral too.
I'm
Tail missed.
dead.
Alright.
Okay.
So, hey, excitedly,
killed a unit.
I got Butcher's Bill.
He held something.
Yep.
And he got a butcher's bill.
I don't think I got Butcher's Bill last
I
turn.
think we're at 2 Reapers for Colin.
Probably.
No.
Give me that Butcher's Bill.
And a big game.
Yeah, big game. Sweet.
Get on
Is that was my turn 4?
Yeah.
We should play really fast through these last few artists talking about.
I'm trying to.
We have a half hour still. We're okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, Colin, you're at 14.
Alright.
We're at 2,500 views.
That's nice.
Oh, yeah. A couple people have asked for you Nick, to play Pure Deathwing. But, however, we already
did that.
did the charity.
Pure Deathwing.
So, Nick's playing Dark Eldar because of the auction, and you're also playing Admech.
I would actually like to play Tyranids against Pure Deathwing.
Yes.
So you're slow, and you're really susceptible to high AP.
I think I can make a pure Desert Army that's actually good.
Yep.
Good.
Somebody wants to know, Nick, why you took lances on the Raiders.
I was trying to acknowledge that Imperial Knights exist.
Yeah.
And it was a failed attempt.
And
You're
this army can't do anything to Knights without it.
Yeah. So you were building a take all comers list.
Oh, yeah, of
That
course.
was definitely.
Well, my list is a take all comers list too.
Yeah, they're both.
There's other Tyranid stuff that would be better against this particular matchup. Like
Sure.
I don't have enough. If I had Flyrant, stack of Flyrants, that would have been big in this matchup. But yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
So since we're 2.5 hours in while Nick is moving, for those that are joining us, thanks for coming to Charity Hammer.
Definitely.
Really appreciate it. This is the first of. Why do I keep forgetting this? It's 48 divided by 3. 16.
Yeah.
The first of 16 games in this room,
Yep.
and 16 games in the other room.
2 streams.
They're probably the other stream. People were having some problems with it. They were going to stop that game early and fix it. I imagine that's what's happening right now as we speak. Sorry about that. We hurried to get you set up. Maybe we didn't do the job we could have. Raising money for Child's Play. Fantastic charity. If you want to donate, the link is in the chat. Every $30 you donate gets you a raffle ticket. First raffle's a half an hour after this game. There's a bunch of great prizes. There's unopened Games Workshop product. There's Nick making you a list and getting on the phone with you and explaining to you what the heck to do with the weird list that he made you. There's also Matt Root doing that, right?
Nice.
There's Stephanie buying a Games Workshop model of $40 or less. Thanks.
Sure. I'm going to cut you off so I can shoot you
Yeah,
because
do
we're
it.
short on time.
Just
First
go.
Ravager.
Who are you shooting?
The Aberrants.
Sure.
The ones. Give me 6 fuel pains.
I liked it in a game where I played slightly badly at the beginning that these guys have jacked me up so bad. 5 die, 5 wounds.
Next one. Nice.
Can I go back to Eldar yet?
7 fuel pains.
Okay. Ooh.
3.
Okay.
2 guys.
I think there's a guy left.
Okay. We'll do 10 pistol
I
shots
joke,
up.
but I did win an RTT with Bugs last
Or we'll
weekend.
do
So I
plasma
shouldn't be.
grenade
I
for
shouldn't be
second
unfair to
shot.
Bugs.
One shot.
Was Nick at the tournament?
One save. From,
No.
One save on the aberrant.
There you go.
Just -1. And then field of pain. Okay. Plasma grenade him. 5 shots. And pistols will go to 5 man. Hero ones. That's also 1. 3 wounds -1. And field of pain.
Got him.
Soldiers. Alright, and then 8 pistol shots. 9 pistol shots.
So once you've played a lot of Yara, you can't not see that, right?
Yeah.
I can't not see it either. That's why I make the jokes.
At the blue people.
What's happening?
I was shooting the pistols at the blue people.
Okay.
Nothing. 3 witches shooting the blue people with pistols. 3 hits. 3 wounds.
2 die.
So the last Ravager will shoot the Abominate because that one's closest. So Guys, there was tactics to that. I wanted to kill the Abominants without using the third Ravager, which is why they shot him, because that means the Ravager can open up on the Abominant who is now closest.
Yeah.
So, let's do that. He's T5 or T4?
He's T4. T5. He's T5.
Abominant T4.
The Abominant? 5.
Force wound. And reroll the wound. I roll 73s.
We roll one still, just so everybody understands what you're saying.
Yes. 3. So 3 damage, I guess.
Feel the pain? He takes one.
That Raider's going to Dark Knight's the Magus, which hits.
Oh, because he's right next to
Wounds.
him. I was like, what
Let's
Raider?
do something. If you do this, you paid for all the Raider's Dark Knights.
That's not true.
Oh, he did it!
Okay.
So he's dead.
Oh, that's how much damage you got?
Yeah.
Okay. I missed one of those rolls.
So these 2 Raiders will shoot Swarmlord in the face. No. This one will shoot the orange neophytes. It's kill one of those dudes.
I'm gonna take this one.
Alright, so we'll just charge you. Which is in the blue and orange. I'll do the Raider in the blue and orange first, actually. 7.
Oh, freaking Overwatch you, Nick.
You do
You
you.
keep trying to not let me Overwatch. Nothing.
Okay. So,
You gotta be watching. These neophytes have killed a Raider. Like, the Raiders need to
I
watch
can kill
out.
this one. Blue-haired chick is going to charge the Abominant.
Did you see that?
She's going to reroll it. 'Cause
These
she's
guys charged in
really
and
good.
finished off the Raider?
Charge both of those, reroll charges because Dark Eldar.
I still think
20.
the scariest unit in the game is Guardsmen. So I believe the Neophytes
And
do.
then here, charge both of those.
Can be.
10, 20. Yep.
Everyone's got a
Okay,
shotgun
so we'll start with these ones. Yep, they're killing them. And then they'll pile in the blue, so that's what actually rolling. 1, 2. 2 guys in a Chardonnay. So 4 saves so far, and the Chardonnay is going to be 3 -1s. So 1 die and 4 saves.
Oh, there's 4 saves as well?
4 saves also.
Oh, okay. I don't like their chances. No, they're dead.
Okay. So I'll do the Chardonnay lady. Blue hair has +1 move. Okay, that's useless. But she's got the cool relic. She's gonna hit you with a Chardonnay, which is 5 attacks.
What's happening?
The lady charged your Abominant.
Oh, okay.
5
I can
hits.
spend 2 command points to fight when death on him, because I'm pretty sure he's an aberrant.
Yeah, he's part of the throne.
Yeah.
So you're doing that?
No.
Okay. She's strained
3 attacks
for
instead of 4+ involved.
so 2 -1 armors.
Nope.
It's 2 damage each, so I guess just 1. Takes 1.
Okay, he's got 1 left.
Okay.
No, he's got... You did 2.
I did 2.
And so he's now taking 3. He's got 2 left.
Okay. So that's it. So you can punch back.
Why do I keep thinking it's 4 attacks? It's 3 attacks, right?
It's 3 attacks.
It feels like 4 because you
I'm
roll
gonna punch
6s
you.
and more hits
Two
start
hits.
punching.
Oh, the Primus is totally going to heroically intervene here, too.
Sure.
Since I didn't notice that charge, I didn't do that. 2 wounds.
He's good.
Okay. Primus. 4 attacks.
2s and 2s.
2s and 2s. 4.
He's 1 damage each.
Yeah.
He takes 2, and then she takes 2. So she's got 3 left.
Okay. If I hit you with a hammer, I'd feel really good about that.
Alright, so Colin, or I killed something, and I held something, and I killed. Did I kill more? You killed 2 mandrakes and a raider. I killed
I killed
neophytes.
3 things. 1, 2, 3. There were 2 different mandrakes.
2 mandrakes and a raider.
Oh, right,
three
yeah, sorry.
things. So 3 things. I killed neophytes, aberrants, and magus. So 4. So I did kill more,
Okay.
and I do hold more. And I got the. I don't get the bonus because Swarm Lord. So
Okay.
4 to 2 there. I got my last mark for death. Definitely got my last Reaper at this point.
Okay.
And I got my 3rd recon.
2.
Colin got my last. Okay.
So we have a question. Somebody will donate 30 if we can answer this question. He wants to take on the Servitor Maniple for Admech. Better with Styges for -1 or Agrippina for 3 CP Rebirth?
I hope that Nick has to answer that question for
I know.
$30. Because otherwise, I'm costing us $30.
I'm asking Nick.
What was the question?
So you get the Servitor Maniple for Admech. Should you take Styges for -1 or should you take the Agrippina for 3 CP Rebirth? You can you can
I think
actually
they're making
bring
a
that-
lot of those words up.
No?
I would say you take Lucius because you can deep strike them and ignore -1 AP, which is a big deal with Ludas.
Yeah, so
What's
the
a
answer is...
maniple? That's actually what I want to know.
The
It's a
Maniple
visual
is
attachment. It's a visual attachment.
it's a grouping of servitors.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
enjoy
defer this to Mitch.
Nick's punting to Mitch, and I think actually the answer is.
I think Mitch came in with the clutch save there.
I think it was a great save. I think
Yeah,
Lucius
so-
is awesome.
Yeah. So with Lucius, with how much AP1 is out there, it's
So basically,
really,
basically the turn for me
And you're gonna wanna
is
get
I
that
kill these
5
four
up and
things,
go every
and
time.
I get lots of points,
and you can
then
do it
the
to more
game
than one
Better
unit.
than me.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Start throwing those.
all right. So I'm gonna smite. Actually, I'll smite right there with the names of the raider who's about to charge.
Gotcha. Right.
Got it. Take 2 damage on that raider.
See, this is wasted time. Right, okay. 2 damage.
Okay. Since you think he's just gonna own it,
Yes, he is. He's
Okay.
1 versus a raider.
I'll smite over here with the Neurothrope. I'll get 10, sadly. 2. Okay. I'm not going to cast the Horror because it's not going to matter. We're not going to remember that it exists. I left these guys in combat for entertainment value.
They also couldn't leave if you tried. They're just hardening.
Oh, that's fair. I'm going to do this in a less stupid way
Okay.
because you can come over here and it's a thing. All right.
Yeah.
Hive Guard. They're going to shoot this one.
Yep.
Not the one that Stormlord's about to kill.
Right.
Because that would be silly. Mess it up, guys. That's cocked. Okay, fine. Missed 5 times. See if I can. See if I take you to my next game. I actually don't take them anymore typically. 6 minus 2.
4 go, 5 go through.
Okay. Roll hot.
He died. Does he boom? He does not boom.
Okay. Here, have this.
Using the ability to deep strike.
These neophytes are going to shoot these 3 witches here. They're all in. Actually, he's probably not rapid fire.
And keep them from getting shot off the board, so we'll always do work.
Here's 10. 4.
And they died.
Okay. You know what I'm not going to do? Charge them with that.
That's not a good idea. You should charge this shit.
Probably too far. Oh, I probably shoot that one. I'm going to spend 2 command points to have the Hive Guard shoot that one.
Okay.
Because I'm just trying to get points.
Yeah, for those of you that go to tournaments, this state where you are probably sure you're going to
2,
lose,
go through.
keep digging for points.
Dig for points. You need the points.
3 and 2 with a bunch of good scores compared to 3 and 2 with a bunch of bad scores can
Yeah.
be the massive
Oh,
amount of
yeah.
rats.
That's
Well,
like
actually-
15th place versus 40th place.
And the really big
Yeah.
thing is 4 and 1, where your 1 is a really high score, means you probably get like 3rd or 2nd in some
Yeah,
tournaments.
exactly.
Stormlord's going in.
Never give
I
up.
rolled
Never
3 dice for
surrender.
my charge.
Dark Lands.
Okay. Alright, Stormlord.
And you win.
Alright, here he goes. He hit 6 times. At least all the 6s.
So 2
Yep.
mortals and
2 mortals and 4 12 damage. Yes.
Does he get boom? Yeah.
Okay. Good job, Stormy.
Man.
Over here, we'll do the Abominable.
Yep. So that's
2 wins.
he takes 3. Does she die?
No, he
from
takes
that?
D6.
Oh. He takes 3. Does she die from that? She does.
Okay.
Once she dies, on a 2 up, she does D6 mortals back at you. Does it
Nice.
work? Yes. How many
Good.
mortals? 6.
Oh, wow. Is it everybody or just
Just the guy who killed me.
Okay.
Takes 3, he dies.
Good.
Good job, Suicide Succubus.
That's awesome.
Succubus does that?
That was what I was looking up. If
That's
there's
great.
any cool relics I could take or anything.
That was
That was a cool relic. I took.
I mean, he didn't tell me about it, but okay.
It's written down.
No hidden knowledge.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Were you not going to attack me?
I could have attacked you with the Primus. That would have been smarter.
Same Mitch here.
You wouldn't have killed me.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
You're the one who brought it up.
Alright. Hey, I killed things. Yay!
Okay.
I killed 1,
Killed something.
2,
Killed something.
3, 4. I killed 4 things.
Okay. You got
Only 1 Butcher's Bill because they changed it.
Butcher's Bill and 2 big game hunters. Alright. So I'm gonna.
Did you guys get the downstairs fixed?
It's working. That's what they said.
They put it at a better angle?
It seems to be a little smoother down there.
It's still a little fuzzy. We'll fiddle.
9 witches, table in the world.
What's that?
9 witches are gonna table the world.
Okay.
It is okay.
Despite my snafus earlier, I've actually really enjoyed this, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Look at Advance's ass.
One of the things Nick and I have talked about a lot is in your practice games, you want to lose. Not all of them, but you want to lose.
Yeah.
Not
Losing is learning.
You need practice losing, and you need to understand what the right mindset is to have. And especially when I started in competitive 40K, I was not good at losing. I'm not saying I'm great at it now. I'm doing fine right at this exact moment, but I'm not saying I'm good at it, but I'm better at it than I was.
It is a short stream after all, though.
Yeah.
I think it can also change at who you're losing to.
We had a stream where he played orcs, and I really was frustrated with my play. I wasn't frustrated with losing. I was frustrated with my play. You know, like I wanted to play better on the stream than I did.
All right.
If I am beaten, I'm fine. If I lost because I played poorly, I'm usually pretty.
I'm gonna shoot Dark Lance to that guy. If you kill this, you're 2 for 2 with character Dark Lances. Oh yeah, good start. Oh yeah, oh my god. 3 wounds, close enough.
I think he has 4 of
He
them.
does. All right, so we'll shoot 1 disintegrator at him, and then 2 will go at the venom ropes. 1 at him, 3 hits. He takes 4 damage.
He's disintegrated.
2 at the venom ropes, and he 4s. Nope. Next Ravager, just all the venom ropes. 3 1s. They died.
Who did?
The venom ropes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you remember that they're -1? Probably not.
No, I did. I know.
Okay.
Shoot venom
Do you
ropes.
remember that there's 3 wounds apiece?
I did.
Okay. That's the other weird one.
Thanks, guys.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
In my defense,
out,
we
it was
ignored
just,
-1 like on 4 different things earlier.
for me, it wasn't that. For me, it was
Just gonna keep shooting
surprising.
you and following the rules.
It's surprising that
Come on,
it
me.
went down.
Oh yeah, did you follow all the rules earlier when you were shooting at me,
I'm gonna
Nick?
keep
No, you
shooting you.
didn't.
4 dead green dudes, please. Thank you. That's a fucking credit. My god. Half a Swarm Lord, 1 Dark Lance. Let's go. Hits. Wounds. Give me that invul.
Okay. I'm gonna kill another raider. I'm excited about it.
Plasma grenade, green dudes. Plasma grenade.
Sword Lord's 2 for 2 on raiders so
Hits.
far.
No. And then
I mean, depending on where you can get him, he can go in through
8 pistols, the
Ravagers.
green dudes. Fuck the green dudes. Give me 4 saves for green dudes.
Okay. 8, no AP.
That.
I'll take 2 of them.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna charge green dudes, blue dudes, and Hive Guard. I don't wanna take over out.
Why am I rolling this many dice? This is right. I got 5 with the high guard. 4.
Okay, it's reach.
Take that, witches. 2 1s, a 2 and a
2
3.
1s. Okay, 4. Alright, which is that's fine.
Okay. Who else did you charge? These guys?
Yeah, fight six.
They're gonna show the hive guard who's boss. Watch this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One more.
Alright. Calm the fuck down.
No. I refuse.
Make it on a 9.
Or did they want to go touch the hive guard?
Not yet.
Okay.
I want to kill you and not touch the Hive Guard.
Over here?
Now that there's only 4, they might just not. We'll see.
Okay.
I'll do 3 into the 2, and then the shard net into 1. Into the 2.
This is all one squad. I'm sorry. I lost a model earlier.
That 1 squad owes me 15 saves. I can't see that far right on the count.
Oh yeah. He's asking you to swear less.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so that's everything. I killed 1, 2, 3, 4. So we tied.
Okay. That doesn't do either of us any good in the tournament.
We killed something, we held something, I held more, I got the bonus. So 4 for me, 2 for you. I got my last recon. Good talk.
Okay.
6.
Do I need another big game?
You need 1 more.
Okay. So basically, the turn is I kill him, I kill them, you kill me. Game's over. We've got 20 minutes left. I mean, whatever. Talking it through is probably better.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we'll say that just for the purposes of the score, we'll say I killed this.
Yep.
I killed this. Is this the wounded one even?
That's the one.
All right.
Yeah,
So
easy. My Hive Guard just picked that up. He just picks this up. That's done.
Right, and then I have Butcher's Bill. I get Butcher's Bill. I get my final big game.
Yep. And
I finish Reaper probably.
I say this goes here, and he goes here and tries to go hand into something over there.
Yeah, if we had more time.
Of course.
And
he
then
could even do that. It actually doesn't change anything because I don't think I can
No,
kill.
it doesn't,
I
but
can't kill more than him because he's
I
only
like the
showing you one
idea
thing.
of Swarmlord going off on a bunch of vehicles.
So next,
I'm actually going to kill more that turn, Mark.
so let me explain how that all
Better
works.
on 6.
Let's slow down.
Yeah.
Let's all slow down.
We have time.
Okay, so Swarmlord's going to go over here. I'll explain for the stream. That's why I'm saying slow down.
Okay.
Someone's going to over here and kill this raider.
Kill
He's
one.
hive guarding to shoot these guys. There's other things he could do, but it'll all
I'll also smite
work
them.
out to the same score, which is what I'm going to
Just
do.
for my own entertainment.
So he's going to kill these 2 things, and that's going to be the summation of his turn. He's going to hold an objective and kill something.
Mm-hmm.
So my turn, I'm probably not going to kill Swarmlord because we've all seen Dark Knights as shooting Swarmlord.
Yep.
So I might kill Swarmlord, which would be my one potential kill. If I don't kill Swarmlord, I don't kill anything. In either case, Colin kills more. So Colin could go over here like Adam was saying, and he can kill like 5
Close.
tanks.
Alex.
But
Sorry.
Alex was saying he can kill like 5 tanks, but that wouldn't actually change the score because he's already going to get the kill. He's already going to kill more than me. So the number of tanks he kills this turn does not actually matter.
Because he'll have maxed out
Because
the
he will
game.
have maxed out everything.
Also, letting Stormlord get closer to your whole army doesn't help me keep Stormlord alive.
The game, I mean, it makes no difference.
And he's never taking away hold more from you.
Right. So I'm going to get hold more because I bottom. I have 1 million guys. So I'm going to get hold more regardless. So hold something, hold more. The real question is, could I get this, which is the bonus?
Well, Stormlord's standing on it.
Well,
So you need it.
this one's full of witches, so that just happens. They could theoretically kill
Alright,
a
that's
high
fine.
but they're not going to. Because that's something I'll stick for 8 witches. So I'll hold more, I'll get the bonus, all that jazz. But Colin will kill something and he'll kill more. I probably won't kill anything, for being honest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll just roll these 9 dark
Did you give me? Did I get Butcher Bill for the 3rd time there?
What's your both 3rd time? There we go.
I'll do 1 Dark Lance at Swarmy.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll do 3 Ravagers at Swarmy to see if I could actually kill him. Give me 2.
I take 2 damage. Damn it. Lost it. 2. They're taking 2 damage.
And then give me 3.
Take 4 more.
So he's half dead. Okay.
Was he full still?
Oh, yeah. There's been a lot of missed
He's just wandering around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Swarmy lived, so I didn't kill anything. So that's going to leave the total to
2 more.
hold something, hold more for me.
Give yourself the bonus
And the
point.
bonus for 3.
Yep.
Colin's going to go kill, hold, kill more for 3.
Mm-hmm.
On that last turn, he maxed his big game and he got his 3rd
He wouldn't
butcher
have
build.
hold. If these are getting out, they're gonna take
Oh,
that.
yeah, he wouldn't actually hold anything that turn.
No, you're right.
Good point. So 2. So the final end score, you probably have 3 Reaper points by now. Final end score is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 12 is 25 for Colin.
Which is great in a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
feel bad about
That's
that at
about
all.
as high as you can get.
Yeah.
4, 8, 12, 16, 19, 31 for me. So despite the blowout this was,
Thanks, Nick.
it was actually a pretty close game.
Yeah. We always have fun.
Yeah, it's a good game.
So the big thing is, with Tyranids in particular, it's a super finessey movement-based army. You can't start moving your models without a plan. If I follow the plan on that turn, I'm not saying I win, because we don't know that. But it would have been a much more interesting game that wouldn't have...
The game ended on my turn too, when I was able to kill the Hormeons, the Steelers, and push the Aberrants into uselessness for basically no cost.
I also should have probably brought the Aberrants in on that turn too.
I don't think so.
Well, because you screened so effectively after that, I wouldn't... At least they would have done something.
He still could have vected that turn as well.
Even if they go there and they don't actually do anything, they kill a Raider.
Okay, that's fair.
They probably did more.
So are they
or
just-
probably about did exactly what they would have done.
So are they... Because of that, you think they're just useless against their Gunner?
No, I think you needed to just play a long, more distance cagey game. I think turn 1, you shouldn't have gone for a charge. You stay in
Agreed.
your box.
Yep.
Turn 2, you keep that Sincere squad safe and we're looking at a totally different game.
Yeah, I agree.
And then you can't say I should have done that because that you wouldn't be in that position.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree completely.
So you're saying hang back, not go.
Hang back. Hang back was the
Yeah.
moral story.
Hey guys, we got 15 minutes before the next game. We're going to stop in 5 and let them set up.
Mhm.
What questions do you have for us while we're still here for 5 more minutes?
Yep.
Just so everybody knows, next up is Zach's going to play his Yunari and 2 double grotesque list against Nick playing Orcs. Nick is his coach. Zach is brand new to the list. It's going to be a coaching game. If you think we explained a lot here, there's going to be even more.
We're not going to finish that game. We're going to hit
Yep.
like turn 2 or turn 3, do a lot of takebacks, play a
Nice.
lot of scenarios, and just teach him the army.
Yeah, it is a coaching. It is. Zach is one of the better members of the Mughal Legion. He's switching from a knight army to something that will teach him the game to a much greater nuance. Is that fair, Zach?
Yeah, and I felt like a fool flopping around it for the last few games, so I'm
All right.
excited to get some guidance.
Yeah. So Nick's
Nice.
going to teach him how to play Nick style, which is very fun.
No.
And downstairs we have a different game.
Yep, I'll be playing Mitch. So this is Mark from the Battle House podcast. We'll be playing Mitch downstairs in stream 2. When we say downstairs, we mean stream 2 because when
Yes.
this is in Colin's house,
Right.
he's hosting it all here, and so I'll be on stream 2 playing Mitch.
Yeah.
So I don't expect that one to go. That'll be a
Mitch
quick
is
game.
playing Mitch is using the Tempestus Scion specialty detachment with Valkyries.
Oh, it's such a cool list.
so,
so cool.
So that's what Mitch is doing, and I believe you're bringing 3 knights and Admech.
Yep. So one of the questions is ask Nick why he called Nids a crappy version of orcs.
I did say that
Oh, snap.
when Orcs came out.
One of the best
I'm eating my words.
What happened earlier today, Nick?
So, math-wise, an orc boy is way more efficient than a stealer. And the orc kicks came out, and I was like, you can get twice as many orcs as stealers. I'm like, there's just no way 40 stealers are going to handle this army. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was convinced at the time, like, you just couldn't make a list that could beat orcs. Then I actually played it a bunch of times against a bunch of different people who know what they're doing. And the speed that Gene Stealers have and Nids have over orcs really does change the dynamic of the game. So I'm not standing by that decision. I've amended my opinion. Nids are fine.
Nice.
Really, that opinion came from Nick and I trying to make this list I just played, which is very similar to the tournament Tyranid list for the past 6 months, work against orcs. And it's not what you need. You need to change some elements. Yeah. That's really where that comment originally came from Nick.
Yeah.
Got it.
How do you like the
They both can compete, but I do feel like you're still punching up with the Nids.
Nice.
You think so?
I do think so.
Colin, do you think it's a must to have the Venoms with the Hive Guard?
The Venom Throps, if you just have Hive Guard, no, because on most, especially if you're playing ITC, you're usually going to have somewhere for the Hive Guards to hide. The Venom Throps are great if you have a lot of Nids, basically. If you're taking a lot of Gene Stealer Cold and a small number of Nids, the Venom Throps aren't as important. The list I played at the RTT didn't have the Venom Throps, and it didn't have the Hive Guard, and it didn't have a Neurothrope, and it didn't have the Gaunts. Instead, it had a Broodlord to fill the other thing, and then it had 3 Vultures. I think that list wouldn't have been as fun in this game. Because the Ravagers are actually really bad at shooting Vultures. So he would have had to rely on the Dark Lances, and maybe that would have worked out for him, but it's just not as interesting as this matchup was.
What's your opinion on Biovores and Sporosis for board control?
That's all you. I've never played with any of those things.
Shoot spore mines at the opponent, which is really good for like move blocking knights and denying deep strikes, and if they're Chronos, stopping psychic powers. But what you end up doing is taking that to a tournament, running into a Yanari army, and shooting a soul burst at your opponent, and that's really bad. So I would not recommend
Shooting a soul burst at your opponent.
Here, opponent, have a Soul Burst.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Because it's just cheap. It's just Soul Burst fuel
Literally,
at that point.
you could just play points down and not shoot them, or you could shoot soul bursts.
My Farseer's pistol is Word of the Phoenix.
All right, so it's about 10 minutes out. We're going to reset and get Zach and Nick set up in here. We're going to stop the stream started again because all these are going to be recordings on Twitch you can watch. They're also all on YouTube after this.
All right, thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you,
I'll see
everybody.
in 10
Really
minutes.
appreciate the support. I'll be interrupting this game to do a raffle.
Yep.
Okay, do it.
Stop
I
streaming.
really did have fun. All right, it was really fun.
Stop streaming?
Yeah.
Okay. Just hit stop.
What's that?
Just hit stop.